What is everybody? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream today. We've got a good one for you guys in store. We've got some WCL Elite action. We got Architects versus, let me see. They're, oh, why can I hear myself? Why can I hear myself? Why am I dumb? There it is. Got it. But we've got some WCL Elite action for you guys. We have Karjalan versus Architects. It's going to be a good war today. 15v15. All Town Hall 13 action. Is it just me or is the music too loud? Hold on. You can never get the audio levels just right. Working on getting that done. There we go. We are good to go. Oh boy. Well, let me go ahead and get this set up. Alrighty. There we go. And I believe I see the problem is that these things aren't actually updating, I don't think. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I don't know. Let's see. Who do we have in the chat at the moment? We've got TGG over on YouTube. How you doing? Good to see you. Am I on the right screen? Yes, I'm on the right screen. Okay. Cool beans. Although, for some reason, am I... Hold on. I think I'm missing something. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get this going. I think this needs to be here. Oh, nope. That's not it. One moment. Just fixing some overlay stuff at the moment. Now, do I need to take... Let's see. You know, it's not a normal stream if there aren't some form of issues going on. There we go. Now we've got this all fixed up, good to go. Yeah, so now that should be great. There we go. Got the slashes back. What's up, Fire? How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. What's up, Enigma? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Not watched your content in a fat minute. You were my 1,000th subscriber. Oh my gosh. That was a while ago. What is my hair doing? Oh my gosh. You guys would not believe what kind of a mane I've been growing since this whole quarantine thing happened. It's an absolute mess. I need to either do one of two things. One, shave it all off, or two, somehow find a way to deal with it because it's just not cooperating. See, the problem is when you have thick curly hair, it doesn't exactly like to cooperate with you a whole lot. Like, look at this mess. Gotta love it. Well, we've got our first live. Let's see what we got going. Alright. We've got a queen charge into the Lalo. Gonna start us off here for Karjalan. And let's see what they can get done. Going to start with the king up at the 11 o'clock side to clear a couple of buildings out of the way and set the funnel for this queen coming in at about this 10 o'clock side. Now her main goal is to break into the single target Inferno and take it down. We've got a pair of Teslas popping at about the 10 o'clock side here, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Going to super wall break into the queen compartment. Queen is locked onto by the single, going to be forced to freeze that. Didn't want to encounter it that early, but not the end of the world. Queen still charging through, going to adapt by dropping a couple of loons on those Teslas to take them down. And now this queen will step up and take down the Inferno without having to burn a oh no, he's going to have to burn another freeze to keep that queen moving. Second wall breaker going in, doesn't go down to the scatter shot here, but does get the wall open even though it died. Super wall breakers will still get their shot off despite being killed. It's pretty great. Queen stepping up, going to deal with the world champion and the enemy CC. You got to hand it to the attacker. This queen charge is phenomenal. Went through, got a scatter shot, got an Inferno tower. I think he dealt with the enemy queen. Yeah, he's dealt with the enemy queen as well. And you can kind of see how much of the base he's already gotten rid of with this queen charge. We've got a pair of air defenses and the town hall at the opposite side, but he's going straight for it. Lalo coming in from the 9 o'clock side. He's planning on leaving the town hall for the end here, which is not something that we see super often, especially in the 5v5 elite formats. But in a 15v15 format, 1 stars are definitely forgivable because you can always go back in and try and hit the base again. Royal Champion's going to come in from the 6 o'clock side. She's going to go straight in with these loons. That Town Hall is not going to get activated until he gets 50%. It does. Here goes the Town Hall. Town Hall will get a couple of shots off. Freezes the scatter, does not freeze the Town Hall, which means that these loons are going to take a lot more damage than the attacker originally anticipated. However, he's diving straight into the Town Hall. Warden ability will get popped. Sweeper's trying to push the loons away, but they're going to annihilate the Town Hall through the Warden's ability. This is looking really solid, and now he's starting to get his cleanup in, making sure that he can secure at least the high 2-star. He's got plenty of time left to go. A minute left. One single Inferno Tower alive. Slammer about to break. What's in the Slammer? It's going to be more loons. They're coming out with a dragon. Will he be able to get this? Single Inferno Tower is going to go down. Air defense is down. This is going to be a triple to start things off. Goodness. That is crazy. Really nice execution, and honestly a fantastic raid here by Alec. I'm going to call him Alec. Did awesome. Gotta hand it to him. That queen charge was super strong, going straight into a single, but was not scared one bit. Got the job done for Karjalan? Karjalan? Again, I'm never going to be able to pronounce this clan right. I think they're, I'm going to call them TPM. Is that their acronym? They have an acronym. Yeah, TPM. I'm going to call them TPM for ease of use. Yeah, this hair, dude. It's driving me nuts. But it's fine. It's okay. I'm missing chat a little bit. How it goes? It's going well. It's going well. That is a really good start for Karjalan. They're going in again. He wants it, man. Did he just triple this bait? Wait, did he just... I think he just... No. That was Alec going in. Let's see what they can do here. Only an hour of scouting. Let's see what he's got going on. Going to be seeing another Lalo, but this one's a Sui Lalo. Not bringing the healers for the queen charge. Going to start... Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. Going to start with a king at 6. And he's going to be going in to clear a couple of buildings. And we're probably going to see the queen go into this single target Inferno Tower and take it down. And if it does, that's going to be OP. Here comes a blimp. Now we're going to see the blimp straight in for the eagle. We might see some Yetis pop out of there. But then again, we might see some loons. Does he have a clone spell? He does not. We are going to see some Yetis pop out. And their goal is to deal with that Inferno Tower and possibly even take down this eagle here. It's looking like they will get it despite the 4 Expos firing on the Yetis. Really nice job with that blimp there. I argue he didn't even need that rage spell in all honesty. However, going to get that, and he's going to get an air defense out of the way. Really nice value. Oh no, I see why they're choosing to go with Lalo on this base. We've got 4 ground Expos. Those Expos in the center of the base, not going to do a single thing for defense. Enemy queen is going to get taken down by the queen up at the top side using a free spell through the ability. And now we've got the Lalo coming in from this 9 o'clock side. Let's see what he can do here and whether or not he can get this one done. Warden is going to come in. He's going to be going in with the loons, and they're going to be wrapping around this base in a bit of a clockwise motion here. Now, the pathing for this Lava Hound over here is not the best, and in all honesty, his Lalo is really spread out, but they will eventually converge in on the Town Hall in the center of this base. Warden Pad does stay alive, however, the scatter shot is being tanked by the inside loons, which is exactly what he needs to see, most of his loons being on the outside there. He's getting a bit stalled up in the center. Single target Inferno Tower still alive at the backside. Warden goes down, late on the freezes. Here comes the RC. Despite a really good start with the Sui, he's not going to be able to get through this with just the RC. There's not enough here. And in all honesty, I think it really just came down to the Lalo. He had a really good kill squad, or he had a really good Sui in the beginning, got some really nice value, but the Lalo wasn't there. It was way too spread out. And so because of that, went down early. Really nice try here. It's going to be a high 2-star at that, but they're definitely going to be looking to clean this one up later on in the raid, especially with how well the Lalo, with how well the Sui went. All right, nice try, nice try. Okay. All right, let's go and jump back over. Okay. Had you been like 10 minutes or 10 or so minutes ago, I would have hosted over. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you think they will ever nerf the scatter shot? Probably not. Okay, this hair is driving me crazy. I'm going to take an intermission. Try and fix this thing. This thing's not cooperating. I will be right back in just a second. I am genuinely convinced I just need to shave my whole head. Honestly, that's probably the better option here. Ridiculous. Can't believe it's bothering me this much, but it is. It's So that's going to be 1 for 2 for TPM so far. They're doing pretty good. Very, very strong start from 2 of their players here. Got to hand it to them. We haven't seen anything from the Architect side just yet, but I'm sure we'll see them fire back in some short moments here. Let's see. Do you think they will ever nerf the scatter shot? Ooh, probably not. I don't think we'll see any nerfs to defenses. And in all honesty, if you want a testament to why we're not going to see nerfs to defenses, take a look at some of the top players in the world right now, especially look at the CWL Esports playoffs that happened today. We saw some huge numbers from both clans, or from all 4 clans in the quarterfinals. I don't think we're going to see a nerf to defense with how many stars these players are managing to get on these bases. I think right now the attacking power in the game is much stronger than defense, and that, again, that showed today with some of the raids that we saw in that war. I mean, it was both wars, the INTZ versus MCES war and the Vatang versus... Oh, why can't I remember? Oh, I'm so terrible. Vatang versus alternate attacks. That's who it was. We saw some crazy 3 stars and some really, really nice defenses. In all honesty, it just came down to base building, but we saw some pretty powerful attacks there. All right. See, by the way, more attacks went great. You 6-starred on both your Tunnel 8 and Tunnel 9. Nice. Well done, Stickman. Got it done for his clan. Marn, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Let me make sure I've got everything loaded up here. All right. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Mad Cat recently had themselves a new rebrand. Or actually, it was today that it was launched, and now they are Trovo. So now, if you want to go ahead and follow me over at Trovo, there is the link for that. I'm not a huge fan of the name just yet. I'm still working on getting used to it, but yeah, hopefully I'll get used to it as time goes on. All right, but we've got another raid going in for TPM here. Let's see what they're going to do, whether or not they're going to go in with this raid and maybe clean up the Lalo just a little bit here. Because, again, the Sui value was fantastic. We just saw it fall apart when it came to the Lalo phase. Here comes the King at 6 o'clock like we saw earlier. He's going to be there to clear all the buildings out of the way and then send in the blimp straight in towards that single target Inferno Tower. Now, will he opt in to use a rage here? He does. Wants to make sure that he gets rid of that Inferno and the Eagle early. He doesn't want to have to worry about it for the rest of the raid. Those 4 ground expos only being a problem to these Yetis won't be a problem to the Lalo later down the road. Is he going to get an air defense here? He is, which is perfect. That's the exact air defense he needed for his Lalo pathing, which would eventually come from this left side. Here comes the Queen with the Ice Golem out front here. Not used. I see he's used an Ice Golem. I don't know if he's used a Freeze. I think it was just an Ice Golem. But he's used an Ice Golem out front for this Queen, saving the ability for a little bit longer, so that way that Queen can step up and possibly grab an air defense here. I really like this small adjustment to the plan. And here comes the Lalo straight in from this left side here. Now, you would argue that this side is not really funneled enough for the Lalo moving in, but here comes the World Champion from the bottom side here over by 8 o'clock, and her goal is to make sure that funnel is super tight for the Loons moving into the base here. So now the Queen has actually stayed alive through her ability and is going to deal with the Lava Hound. Hopefully she doesn't pop it. But in the event she does, I think he'll be okay here. Town Hall has not gone down. Needs to pop the warning ability. Pops it at just the right time here as they dive straight into the base and take tons of damage from the Town Hall scatter shots and all the red bombs. Will he get this Town Hall out of the way? It's getting really, really close. World Champion ability has been popped. He might come short here. Oh no, the Queen's popped the Lava Hound. Not what he wanted to see. A couple more Loons moving in. He has a lot of buildings left to go over here. Here comes the cleanup to get rid of those. Only a few Loons left, but he does only have a couple of defenses to deal with here, and really at this point the only real threat to this Lalo is going to be the Wiz Tower and the Inferno Tower. He's going to drop a poison on the Inferno Tower to make sure that he's getting rid of it. Didn't drop it on the Lava Hound there. Here come all of the Loons moving into this Inferno, and he's got a chance here to get this one, and I think it is possibly going to be a 3 if he has the cleanup available. Now, with 45 seconds left to go and minions all across the board, I think he's still going to get this one here. The only building that will be a bit of an issue is this clan castle in the center of the base. Hopefully, we'll see ourselves a triple. It would be a shame to go straight into this base right after it went through and not get the triple. 25 seconds left on the board, 5 buildings remaining, and as the clock ticks down, this is going to be another 3-star for TPM. Well done to them, cleaning up the Lalo on the last raid, making sure that they can secure the triple on this base. And I gotta hand it to him. The attacker came in here with confidence, knew what he had to change to get the triple, made the changes and executed, and got himself the triple. Well done. Well deserved. Gotta hand it to him. He worked for it, man. That first hit, again, the only thing that fell apart there was really just the Lalo. If I had 8 people spectate me, I swear I would fail. Yeah, honestly, man, I think the most people that I've had watch me do a war attack was during a league war. It was a King Jeffrey 5v5. It might have been Pinnacle Cup. I'm not sure though, but it was us versus, it was somebody big because there were a lot of people streaming. I think it was J Off. But essentially they were yeah, they were getting a lot of media coverage, and I was in the lineup for that war, and I think there was close to combined viewer count, like probably over 500 people watching. Definitely a little bit of pressure, but at the same time, I actually really enjoyed it. Getting more pressure moments like that and being able to play in high pressure situations are something that I'm looking to do more often, especially as time goes on. All right, there we go. Got people approving clans. Right now, Warbusters is in a pretty tight war at the moment. We're going up against a pretty tough clan. They're at a 10 war win streak at the moment. We're at about a 17 war win streak. We're hoping to continue ours. Oh no, if I played in front of more than 10 people, I would probably explode. Yeah, it does get a little bit, there's a little bit of pressure behind it. That much is for sure. But honestly, after time, and the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it. But I got to give huge props to one player that I can pinpoint, that I kind of watch and go, you know what, this person's kind of insane. Is Way from last year's qualifier. Here we go. We got no time to discuss things because we got TPM going in again for their third hit of the war. Or sorry, their fourth hit of the war, and they're going to be going in again with another attack here. We've got a Queen Charge hybrid this time, shaking things up. Going to start with a blimp over the Town Hall. Wants to get that out of the way for the hybrid moving into this base later on. Queen's going to come in from this 9 o'clock side, and her main goal is to walk along this right side and possibly get broken in here for the Eagle. Yes, 3 super wall breakers. You can only imagine what's going through this attacker's head when he wants to attack this base here. One healer is going to go down to a Seeking Air Mine. He has to make sure that he gets this Coco Loon in to pull any other ones that are out there, so that way this queen stays alive. Here comes the first super wall breaker. Not the most ideal placement of it. Going to open up a wall that's not super useful here. We'll probably see the second super wall breaker come in very shortly here. There it is. That's going to open up the wall and allow the queen access to the Eagle artillery. She's going to take down the enemy queen and then move through the base here and go straight in exactly where he needs her to be. Now, where will we see the final super wall breaker used? Will we see it to push the queen deeper into the base, or will we possibly see it near the end of the raid? And here we go. We've got the Warden moving through here with the Miners and the World Champion. We'll probably see the Hogs get sent in a little bit later, and here they are. The Miners going to take down a couple of buildings initially before going in. Clan Castle comes out. It's a Lava Hound, so not going to be that big of a deal for the hybrid, and maybe the attacker knew that. Maybe he's attacked this base before and knew exactly the kind of CC that the defender would have here. Warden's moving through, but now the hybrid has to get through 2 scatter shots and 2 Inferno Towers. It's a very, very tough path for the hybrid, I'll give him that. But with the Warden ability, the World Champion, and the King on the outside, he should have no problems diving through here. Enemy Queen is going to do a little bit of damage to the hybrid moving through. World Champion still alive. The Lava Hound does get popped. And now you can kind of see the damage slowly adding up for this hybrid. It's taken all these troops down. If I had to be honest here, I'm not a huge fan of the hybrid pathing, but it's looking like it's still going to work out for him here. Ideally, you don't want to send in a hybrid to that damage intensive or like that much damage at one time. You got 2 scatter shots, 2 Inferno Towers, enemy Queen, but it's looking like it's going to work out for him here. Hybrid has cleared every single one of the defenses, and he's going to swag the Queen ability, and that's going to be another 13v13 3-star for TPM. That is insane. They've hit some fantastic triples so far, and I've got to hand it to the attackers and the planners some really good execution from their side. They had one raid where the Lalo was a little bit shaky, but no more than 5 minutes later, they jumped straight back in, fixed up the Lalo, and got the triple. And they're going back in with another fresh triple. That's going to put them at 2 for 3. Or sorry, 2 for 4, I believe. Some really, really nice hits. Gotta hand it to him. That puts him at about a 67% hit rate so far this war. Again, it's very, very early in the war. We won't see any crazy hit rates, and we won't see the real what's the word for it? We won't see the skill wrapped up within this stream. The real skill will be shown at the end of this war when we can look at the overall hit rate. All right. Sorry about that. Had to answer a quick DM. Let's see. Rian says, I was bored and made a few more accounts. You have 5 now and use them for a war. A Town Hall 9 and a Town Hall 8 with 3 different Town Hall 3s. I can't lose. No way, dude. That's fantastic. Sounds awesome. In all honesty, I just noticed their number 1's name. Oh my gosh. That is insane. I don't even know how you do that. But, whew, goodness. But yeah, honestly, I've got 5 accounts in the game, and all of them are sitting at the top 5 town halls in the game. And that's what I would recommend to most players. If you're looking to start new accounts, try and work towards having the top 5 accounts in the game. And personally, why I'm trying to have those accounts is so that way I can provide quality content in each of those town halls. Because I feel like no matter what, the top 5 town halls in Clash will be the most relevant town halls moving forward. Oh no, he's coughing. Let me call 911. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay. It is no issues whatsoever. We are just fine. But yeah, I try and have all the stuff. I try and have all the possibilities here to show as much of the game as possible. I plan on doing a few more Town Hall 9 guides, Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 guides within the next coming days here. But in all honesty, at the moment, I've just been focused on streaming these wars and really been heavily focused on the all Town Hall 13 side of the game, especially when it comes to WCL, CWL, so on and so forth. Actually, I was going to stream the CWL esports war, but a few things came up this morning with work, and I had to go ahead and handle those, so I couldn't really go in and try and stream. But we're back here streaming this evening. It is 3:45 p.m. for me. We plan on going for probably about 2 to 3 hours, around that. Hopefully we'll see some awesome Town Hall 13 triples. Did I miss a live? I swear I just missed a live. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, I'm probably just crazy. Some guy at my school had the virus and hosted a party. Dang. That's ridiculous, man. Like, come on. If you know you're sick, like, it's not worth it. Hello from Russia. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Sadly, I do not speak Russian myself. So when it comes to translating, you guys might have to do that on your own. So I apologize, but we're here to cover some awesome hits from the Architect side as well as the TPM side over here. 10 of your friends got it? Yeah. It spreads so quickly, man. Always got to be vigilant on who you're hanging out with. Practice social distancing and be smart. Got a claim flag already. Let's see if they've got any ideas for some of these bases. I'm from Earth. Are you from? Yeah, I'm from Earth. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice place. Non-symptomatic. Yeah, that's the thing. It's tough to figure out. Like, it's like, how do you determine who's sick if they don't have symptoms? It's a whole mess. But now, honestly, I mean, we've gone from the whole coronavirus to now we're back to the the whole cops issue with the what do I forget his name? There was a man who was killed by a cop in the United States. George Floyd. Is it George Floyd? It might be, but yeah, it's. I watched I read more about it this morning, and I watched the video. I mean, you gotta. I mean, you just watch that video, and I watched it in horror, man. I'm just like, this is insane. Like, I don't know how this kind of stuff happens, but you know, it is what it is. Let's hope we can see some changes done and proper justice served for his family. Nothing but prayers for them. All right, let's go ahead and replay. Let's replay the first triple of this war. Honestly, I want to replay this one, this Sui Lalo here, because it was a really, really nice hit. And again, this attacker really taking advantage of the foreground expos. This base not the most ideal for this meta at the moment, simply because air is starting to get stronger because so many people are trying to defend against ground. There's too many corrupt people. Yeah, there really is. But hey, we try and make the world as least or less corrupt as possible simply by doing what we can to be correct. Very old base. That's what I thought as well. This base, it's not the most meta base in the world, especially with those foreground expos. I'm guessing, I don't know how to pronounce your name over on YouTube, but I'm guessing you're cheering for the Architects side of the war. But yeah, this base, I haven't seen this base before actually, but at the same time, I can definitely see how it would be susceptible to a Lalo. With the air defense placement as well, it kind of allows for a really, really nice positioning for the Lalo, especially if you get those air defenses down. And now you can kind of see where the Lava Hounds are going to bounce to. They're going to bounce from this air defense to this one, to this one. No questions at all. Witches are too OP at Town Hall 9. They're actually pretty strong at Town Hall 9. That much is for sure. But I would argue that Hog Riders are stronger at Town Hall 9 than Witches. In Legends, you see it many times. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I haven't been to Legends in a couple of seasons, actually. I plan on possibly, let's see. Yeah, I plan on possibly going back to Legends this season, but I'm not sure yet. As being a max Town Hall 13, really all I'm focused on is the war scene behind the game, and so I'm not really too focused on doing the pushing scene. It would be nice to get to Legends because then I'll be attacking good bases, but at the same time, every single time I've been in Legends since I've been maxed, I just miss doing attacks. And when I do that, I just get popped out of Legends. And I don't know. I basically just get lazy and don't do my Legend attacks. I'd rather just do a bunch of FCs than burn armies attacking bases. But then again, going up in Legends would it would help me practice a lot more. That much is for sure. But yeah. Went to your old town in Atlanta and hung out with your now infected friends. Dang. Yeah, get yourself tested, man. I hope everything is well there. You don't really use Witches. You like Queen Walk Lalo at Town Hall 9? It works for me most of the time. Queen Walk Lalo is a really, really nice one. I actually did a very, very nice Queen Charge Hog Rider this morning that if we get time, I want to show that. So actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch to the intermission screen. I want to show that attack really quick just because I'm very, very proud of how well it went. Go ahead and jump over to Warbusters here so I can show you guys that attack. It was very, very nice. It worked out for me. I'll go ahead and speed through it so that way we don't miss any lives over in the other war. Go and jump over here. There we go. I'll let you know tomorrow. Yep, I should be live tomorrow with some more WCL Elite action, but it will be the conclusion of a different war here. Now, I don't have an updated bracket for you at the moment. But we can possibly go over the statistics for playoffs as we go in. Let me go ahead and pull up the screen again for you guys. So this is Warbusters War. We're going up against a pretty tough opponent here, but let me go ahead and pull up my raid here, my Town Hall 9 raid. Started winning with a Queen Charge into the Hog Riders. I'm going to go in 4 times it, just because I don't want to spend too long focused on it, but started the Queen up at this top side here, broke her into the base, got the enemy Queen and CC out of the way. It was a Lava Hound, actually, which is probably the worst CC to deal with a Queen Charge, but I was able to deal with it just fine. Lost a couple of healers to these air defenses here because my Queen kind of stalled on some storages, but ended up getting the value I wanted, sending the Hog Riders in front of the Queen. It was a bit close, especially with this spell placement over here. I should have used it for this main group and kept them moving, but nonetheless, still got me the 3-star, which is very, very nice. Okay, let me go ahead and switch straight back over to the my other account here. There we go. I really should like put the chat on like that side of the screen. I feel like it'd be a nice touch for the stream. There we go. Cool, cool. So your town on attacks went really well. You're proud of it, and that's something I don't really get to say about my attacks. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. All right, we didn't miss a live. No missed lives here. We're good to go. Don't even worry. Already on top of it. You know how it is. Pro streamer here. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Which, by the way, if you are subbed, you've got yourself access to two pretty cool emotes. You've got the love emote and the King Jeffrey emote. My goodness. There you go, right there. I get so much praise for that orange with the hearts around it, and I'm like, you guys have no clue how simple it was to make. I threw it in Paint, or not Paint. I threw it in GIMP and just played around with some settings, fixed a couple of things, cropped out some stuff, and then we got that. And honestly, I'm a fan of it. I think it's actually really cool, and I think it's definitely unique for the channel. That much is for sure. And also, I mean, huge shout out to for those of you who don't know, over the past couple of months, I've really done a lot of rework for the channel itself, rebranding a couple of things, working on some new overlays, working on some new icons. And as you can see by the channel icon on Twitch and YouTube and Trovo, it's pretty awesome. What kind of medals on your bed behind me? Oh, those. Okay, so those are, we've got some medals from when I played flag football, and those little like rope things are rosaries. So basically any country I go to over the past probably about 8 years, I always I'll grab a rosary from that country and bring it home. So I've got some from like Spain, Portugal, Medjugorje, Croatia, Lebanon, UK, Italy. That's one. You know, all over the place. It's awesome. So it's a bit of what I grab whenever I go traveling to different countries. Traveling, man, it's great. I absolutely love traveling. Moving to different countries, not a big fan of, but when it comes to traveling, absolutely love it. All right, let's go ahead and put on a triple again. We're going to show, we'll show the most recent. We'll show this fresh one. That's this hybrid here. And in all honesty, with the hybrid pathing itself, the way it was going in, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not convinced that that the hybrid would have worked on this base. Like, I would have said, no, there's no way, because you got two scatter shots with the hybrid and the queen. I would have had to burn a rage for this hybrid, but I guess the world champion was able to step up and help. It really does just come down to pinpointing value. And I think he probably got the best CC possible. Didn't actually lure the CC, which is definitely interesting. So he must have known what the CC was before going into this base. Or at least maybe just hoped, like, hey, hopefully it's a Lava Hound. Because 3 Ice Golems would have destroyed this raid. Where's the Jerry the Orange plushies going? What are the Jerry or the Orange plushies going to be available? Honestly, that would be kind of great. I'm not gonna lie. For me to actually, sell those, that would be pretty cool. But I don't think we'll see those. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I think if I'm gonna release merch at some point, we will release a probably, if anything, what we're gonna do is we'll release the sword that's drawn in the logo. We'll make a plush of that and then sell those, or possibly some merch. I don't know. I have no clue at this point. I've been asked very few times about merch, and what it really comes down to is supply and demand. If there's literally like 50 to 100 people demanding I put out some kind of merch, okay, I'm probably going to think about it more. But right now, there's just not enough people that would, you know, want to actually purchase, you know, merch with the channel stuff on it. And I'm still questioning like what I would even do for merch. Like, would I put just the orange on it? Would I do just the logo? Like, what would I be going for here? But yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Justice for Jerry. When will the Minecraft Diamond Armor merch come out? What's up, Shy? Is that what it's come down to? It has. It really has. Again, it's supply and demand. If you guys want it, I have no problem shooting it out there, but there's got to be enough of you wanting it. That's the thing. Which, in all honesty, I'd probably do, to start merch, I'd probably do giveaways for it. It's like, hey, you know, enter the raffle to win a shirt. I don't know. Again, I've no clue. I've never done merch for anything ever. So it would be a learning experience for myself. That much is for sure. But what's up, Shide? How you doing? Shide, another fantastic streamer, was doing some fun stuff. Better be ready for Sunday. Oh, that's your tournament, isn't it? Ooh, still got to sign up for that. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm questioning. It's like, do I sign up for it or do I not? Because I'm gonna be busy. Because it was what? It was you said it was Sunday at 12 p.m. CS or EST. What's up, Trace? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, no, I won't be available. I signed up already? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm like, I don't know. Unless someone signed up for me, I'm pretty sure I'm not in that tournament. Pretty sure. Hold on. Wait for it. Where is it? Yeah, no, I don't think I signed up. At least I didn't. If you do merch, don't shout out as much as Preston plays. I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to be busy. Sundays are the worst day. I'm busy on Sundays. That's why I've absolutely hated the CWL East Elite season. Because it's always been like... Because basically I'm from Sunday, like, 8 a.m. to like 1 p.m. I'm busy. That entire time, you're not going to see me. It's like I'm going to be gone. I'm doing stuff. How can you play Clash of Clans for so long? I can only stay in it for like 4 to 5 months and then take a 6-month break. It really, what it comes down to is the wars. I absolutely love the war content and stuff like that. And streaming also helps. Streaming on Trovo too? We are streaming on Trovo if you guys want to support me over there. There's the links for that. I've already done all my rebranding stuff. I'm good to go. See what we got here. We got Architects looking to fire back here and get a triple of their own. Going to start with a Queen Charge Lalo. Normal wall breakers going straight into this tornado trap here. They will get through the wall, but will this queen retarget and go through that corner? She will. Now the question is, will she walk in towards the town hall? She will. CC has been lured out. This queen needs to get through the town hall before the CC engages her, and it's looking like that's going to happen. Early use of the poison spell. That might cost him here if that witch does not go down. Oh no, it's a bit of a rough start here, but it's not the end of the world. The witch doesn't go down. That's going to be a huge issue for the rest of this raid. Those skeletons going to cause some major damage. Use the poison spell too early, and now that witch is going to be a really big problem for this queen. He's going to have to freeze it if he wants to get through it. Here comes a miner to help out just a little bit. Now we've got the siege barracks up at the top side by 12, and that's going to be there to try and funnel for the hybrid eventually diving in to this 11 o'clock side. Let's see what they can do. Queen's taking a lot of damage here. Again, that witch being a real big problem. Queen's going to go down. Burned her ability. Not ideal at all. So he lost his queen way too early. I think there was a little bit of a panic near the beginning when trying to get that town hall. Has secured the 2-star. Switched to a siege barracks. So I would argue that things went a little wrong here. I don't know why you would have Yetis inside the siege barracks and why not having more supporting hogs. World Champion is going in with the hybrid. They're going to get stalled up on that witch. And again, that early poison spell really costing him here. Ward ability is used through the eagle shots. He ends the raid. He rage quit. Oh no. I cannot stress this enough. It does not matter how bad your raid is going. For you to rage quit, you are letting your clan down a lot. Ah, that's brutal. That is brutal. Gonna rage quit the raid. And ended at 37%, 1-star. Not the start that Architects were looking for, but again, those kinds of hits. Even despite knowing you're not going to triple or the raid's not going to go well, keep the raid going. Gather as much information as you possibly can for your clanmates, so that way when they go in for a second hit, they know exactly where all of the stuff is. It's a nice try by him, but man, I don't get the rage quit. Could have just closed out of the raid. Didn't even need to end it. But opts in for the rage quit. Not ideal, but we'll move on from it. Not the start that Architects were looking for here, but they're going to bounce back, hopefully, and get themselves some triples on their own. Why would you rage quit? It's the best to try and get as high percentage as you can. Stickman is exactly right. The only time you would want to quit out of a war raid is if you've got a couple of minutes left and you know you're not going to triple and you need your other clanmate to go in and triple it in the raid so that way he can get in there and get his attack going. But otherwise, there's no reason to end the raids early. Get as much info and percentage as you can. He could have possibly gotten the 2-star there and possibly helped his clan out by not forcing them to hit that base again. Now, because he 1-starred that base, his clan is going to have to hit that base again. It's brutal. That is brutal. If he was my clanmate, he would be getting chewed out a lot here. Oh boy. It's not the end though. Just not a good start. Exactly. Exactly. It just wasn't a good start. Now, realistically, would he have had enough to get through the rest of the base? Probably not. We probably would have not seen a triple in that raid. But at the same time, we would have at least seen a decent percentage 2-star, which would kind of help this clan out. Because, again, if you're going to do... It doesn't matter what format you're playing in. If you're attacking Town Hall 13... you need to have a backup plan to grab the 2-star, because you want to make sure that your clan doesn't have to clean up your sloppy attack in order to move on with the war. Obviously, this base has to get hit again. If it was 2-starred with decent percentage, they could put it on the back burner, not worry about it for the time being, and worry about the other fresh bases. But again, it happens sometimes, gets frustrating. We understand. I mean, as an attacker myself that plays at Town Hall 13, I get how frustrating it is to fail a raid. Not the best play from Architects on their first raid here. Let's see if they can bounce back and show us some really awesome hits here. Alrighty. Man. You know, you hate to see the rage quits too, because it's like there really would have been a good chance to at least possibly grab the 2 and go in from there. But I'm sure the clan will move on from it. I'm hoping possibly a leader is maybe stepping back and telling, look, man, that wasn't the play. And hopefully they can bounce back here. Now, I want to go ahead and show off the brackets here in a minute, and go ahead and update you guys on everything. I do not have an updated bracket at the moment. I need to do that this weekend. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up the bracket here. Here we go. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull up a war match as well, so that I can update you guys without having to pull up the new stuff. Rage quitting may not be that bad if it's global searches, but when it's war, it's not a good idea. Exactly. That is exactly correct. Okay. So let me see if I can get you guys some updated stats on the rest of the league that's going on, and plans for the future. Okay, let me see if I can. Where is it at? And there we go. All right, but again, we are in the playoffs right now. Quarterfinals not going on this week, but we're playing round 1 of the playoffs. Now, let me go ahead and pull up the bracket here to show you guys where we're at. So, Nordic Impact versus AMK Italian. We are going to be covering that war tomorrow at, let me go ahead and pull up the time. That war will be displayed at 11 a.m. CST. That's going to be 12 p.m. EDT. Or CDT, not CST. Central Daylight Time. That's the time zone that I'm in. So 11 a.m. CST will be that war. We're going to be showing the final 3 hours and figuring out who is going to go to the quarterfinals. In the Too Late for Stop versus Holger war, Too Late for Stop, we're able to win that one 41-33 with over 94% overall destruction. So definitely a formidable opponent for the quarterfinals going into it. Now the Blue Clashers versus Reparti Tetica? I don't know how to pronounce the names. Again, I'm terrible. I butcher names all the time. Blue Clashers were able to just barely get the win with 35 stars, 88% overall destruction. So they move on to the quarterfinals. Now we also have War Hunters versus Night Riders. War Hunters were not able to were able to pick up the win 39-37 with 92.8% overall destruction. So in the quarterfinals, we are going to see Too Late for Stop versus either AMK Italian or Nordic Impact. We're going to see the winner for that one, who will move to the quarterfinal. And for the quarterfinals on the lower bracket, we're going to see Blue Clashers versus War Hunters. Definitely going to be a bit of an intense war. Let me go ahead and pull up the other side of the bracket and go ahead and update you guys on where we are there. I apologize. I don't know why that popped up. Go ahead and see if I can pull this up here. There we go. All right. So now on the right side of the bracket, we're going to go ahead and pull this one up here. We got Karjalan Dragons versus Pinoy. Now, this war has not gone on at the moment. At least I haven't seen any results for it. So we're not sure of the results of that one just yet. Reddit Misfits versus Pegados. That one is definitely going to be an interesting war. That one still has yet to happen. We've got RRC versus Nos Bellum Sumus. We watched that one yesterday, and we saw that Nos Bellum Sumus got the win for that one over RRC. Only a couple of triples that war, but Nos Bellum Sumus able to get themselves more triples and win that war. And now we have Monstars versus, this is TPM versus Karjalan here. And yeah, that's the war that we're watching right now. So whoever wins this war will be facing Nos Bellum Sumus in the quarterfinals of the tournament. I just realized that I've got the wrong thumbnail loaded up for the beginning of the screen. I apologize. I didn't have the correct thumbnail displayed. I had the war for tomorrow displayed. My apologies there. Let me see if I can actually pull up the correct thumbnail. Here we go. All right, there we go. So to go ahead and go back to the beginning of the stream, we are not streaming the AMK war. This one is going to be the Architects versus TPM Karjalan war. Sorry about that. I had the wrong graphic up. Can't believe that. That's crazy. But this is where we're at right now. The other war, or the graphic that was up before, that's going to be for tomorrow's war. It's going to be a bit of an early start for me, around 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Not my ideal start time, but we're going to watch the final 3 hours of that war. It's going to be interesting. Looking forward to it. If your rage couldn't war and my clan saw that, let's just say I wouldn't be alive tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I would kick someone. I mean, obviously I wouldn't kick them straight away. I would be like, why did you rage quit? You know, I would want an explanation and whatnot. But at the same time, like, there's no excuses for it, really. That shouldn't happen. But here we go. We got a live hit going in. We got Borsch going in on their number one. I have seen this base before. Let's see if Borsch has seen it as well. I apologize. I didn't mean to open the clan chat there. We're going to be starting with a Yeti Blimp into this single target Inferno Tower to get it out of the way. We've got a Queen Charge hybrid here. And let's see where this attacker is going to be looking to use the Queen Charge. Going to rage the Yetis, moving into the Inferno. One of the Yeti gets sprung by a spring trap, but the Yeti Mites will still come out of that Yeti and take down a couple of defenses. Queen is going to come in from this 3 o'clock side, and she's going to walk south here to set a nice funnel for the hybrid that will possibly come in from this 2 o'clock side. Now, this Queen is looking relatively healthy at the moment. She really doesn't have anything... there we go, apologies. Doesn't really have anything shooting her until just now. The Expo will lock onto her, and she will just barely get in range of the second one. Luckily, the Baby Dragon actually lures out... Or sorry, not the Baby Dragon. A Hog Rider lures out the CC, and it's a triple Ice Golem, so he's it's a really good thing that he lured that CC out. Had that stayed alive for the rest of the raid, would have been a bit of a problem for the rest of the raid here. Now the Queen is going to deal with this CC with absolutely no issues. We're actually seeing the King come in from this 7 o'clock side, and so we might see the hybrid come in from 6. That is correct. Queen is meant to step up here and grab this scatter shot, dealing with the clan castle at the moment. Attacker realizes it and has sent in the hybrid while the Queen is preoccupied. And now hopefully he wants his Queen to go on the right side of this wall. She's not. Oh no, this is not looking too good. The miners are now behind the Hog Riders. Not what you want to see. You want to see them working in tandem with each other. And now those Hog Riders taking a lot of damage from the scatter shots. And Queen's walking around the base here. She will eventually retarget and walk inside, but not before every single one of the Hog Riders gets wiped out. Again, with these hybrid raids, you want to make sure that the hybrid is working together, not so much the Hog Riders out front of the miners. And so, in all honesty, if this one doesn't triple, we'll probably see the same raid come in, except the Hog Riders will be delayed a slight bit to allow the miners to clear through the storages to move through. But raids are not over just yet. Royal Champion ability has been popped already, but still has a free spell using the Queen ability to get through. But with 2 single target Inferno Towers and the hybrid being completely gone, I don't think we're going to see a triple here. This one is going to be a defense for Architects, exactly what they need going into the war here. Already facing a 3 triple deficit at the moment, and we've got them going in straight away on their number 3. Karjalan going straight in here. They want some action. They're getting ready to go. We've got the Queen coming in from the bottom side by 6. We've got another Queen Charge hybrid with the Siege Barracks this time, and that's going to be used to funnel one side of the base, allowing for the hybrid to push in straight through the middle and not get distracted. Let's see what he's going to do here. Queen's going to step up, take down the clan castle. Absolutely no worries at the moment. Queen is not really in a real damage situation at the moment, but the King is going to step up. But as long as the Queen stays within that rage, she will be just fine. Going to drop a second rage spell. Good placement. Will it be too late? It is. The Queen ability will be forced. Not the most ideal. Had he dropped that rage just a little bit sooner, wouldn't have had to burn the ability. But again, it's not the end of the world. Queen's looking just fine. The only downside is she could possibly go down earlier in the raid than the attacker wanted. King is going to walk down the bottom side of this base here. And you got to argue, was the king meant to go into this wall here and clear it out of the way for the hybrid? And I think that is the case. Queen's going to step up and meet a pair of single target Inferno Towers, meaning he's going to have to freeze the first one and then soon after freeze the second one. She's not able to reach that Inferno Tower from inside the base. Freezes the cannon and the Inferno, but not the Expo. Everything is moving straight in here, but you got to argue, the funnel's not really that well established for the hybrid moving into the town hall, so they could possibly walk around it here. Not what the attacker would want to see. Queen goes down early. Like I had mentioned, it's going to go down a little bit early than the attacker wanted. Tons of skeletons popping out of those skeleton traps right now, and everything is going to walk exactly as I said around the town hall. World Champion will dial back towards the town hall, and he actually has a stack of miners on the town hall as we speak. They're going to get rid of it, take it down, and secure that 2-star on the base. But now we got a question. Will this be a 3-star? And in all honesty, he's losing steam near this back end. That scatter shot laying down tons of fire on the remaining miners and hogs. Royal Champion goes down to the single, and I don't think he's got enough to get to the back end here. 2 Teslas sitting at the backside with a scatter shot. Inferno Tower will go down in the center, but again, with that scatter shot being alive, it was raining fire on this hybrid, and they're going to get rid of it before they can do more damage. I really like the plan, and had this king kind of gone in here and taken down the buildings to set a nice funnel, he possibly would have been able to get in and grab the 3-star. Another big issue that he ran into here, in all honesty, was his queen. Had he had dropped that rage spell just a little bit earlier, would have been able to save the queen ability for later in the raid. It is a very nice try. I got to give it to him. He's going to clear 80% here. He has the time and the troops for it. Scattershot's laying into this Warden here, but the Warden will take it down and grab a little bit more buildings here for the rest of his raid. Will he clear 80%? He might not. He might stay just below 80%. Those healers not moving. They should move to the archer. He's going to end it. Knows he can't get any more percentage. And from there, it is going to be a 70% 2-star there. 2 awesome defenses for Architects. That's exactly what they need. Looking a little bit behind at the moment with a rough start. But hopefully they can bounce back and get themselves a triple of their own. Oh, you got to love it. Honestly, we're seeing a lot of action today. And I'm very, very grateful to be covering this war. And I'll be covering CWL Esports, or not CWL Esports, WCL Elite very, very closely over this coming week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be an absolute blast. One thing we can do in our war is using fear tactics, which is us attacking as soon as possible and get as many 3-stars as we can to make the enemy clan think that they can't fight back. That actually, I have seen that work in some clans. For most of the time in league clans, you don't see that, but in random wars, it really can happen. What happened with that 1-star? Oh, so we had a bit of a rage quit from the attacker. He was looking like he was going to clear a 2, but then he quit the raid. And in a bit of a... Really, all we can say is it's just a rage quit. There's no getting around it. He quit the raid out because he knew he wasn't going to triple, which again, it's a mistake. You shouldn't be doing that, especially this early in the war when you need to at least secure 2-stars on these bases. He's basically just wasted an attack for his clan. So not ideal, but yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That is exactly correct. In all honesty, I mean, it's tough. It really is tough. I mean, I can't fault the attacker. I understand how frustrating it is to fail a raid, especially have that much of a panic. But at the same time, you got to think about winning the war as a clan. You know, clan wars are not meant to be an individual's war. It's meant to be a clan's war. You got to work together to get as many stars as possible. And here we go. Karjalan going straight in here for another attack. Let's see what they got going. Going to be starting with the queen at the 6 o'clock side. Now the queen's main goal here is going to be to set a funnel as well as clear a couple of buildings out of the way for the hybrid. Is he planning on wall breaking to the town hall here? He's got 2 super wall breakers, so we might see them used here to open up that layered wall and get the queen in. Here comes the first one going straight in there. Going to clear that wall open, looking just fine. Funnel is being set for the queen, but will she miss it? Oh no, there's a chance of the queen walking here. Not what he wants to see. He rages the queen. Not what he needed to do, but it's okay. She walks straight back in. A bit scary there, but it's looking just fine. Going to open up that second layer of walls and get the queen in straight towards the town hall. Will she go towards the town hall? She's going to target the elixir storage, and there's a chance she could go for the archer tower and completely ignore the town hall here, and she's going to run into the single target inferno as well. Hopefully she will dial back and take down the town hall. CC has lured out. She needs to get away from the town, or from the single here. And this has gone horribly wrong, and he knows it. He knows that this queen is not going to go for that town hall now, despite the wall being open. And so he started the siege barracks from this other side here. He needs to get that hybrid in as soon as possible to make sure that this queen doesn't go down to the single. And here comes the hybrid directly in to force that queen to the right side of the base to make sure that she can secure that town hall. He's going to have to pop the ability early. And now queen started banging a wall, but it's the wrong wall. She needs to loop back around and take down the town hall and get rid of it before the hybrid encounters it. Going to rage the queen again. We're going to see a healer switch that actually works out for him in his favor during this raid. Going to rage the core. Really good adaptation here. He's making a lot of really good adjustments and will possibly secure himself this 3 here. It's looking really good. Queen is stuck on some walls, but the healers have transitioned to the hybrid. Exactly what he needs to see here. Oh no, he's thinning out a little bit near the back end. It's getting really close. That single target Inferno Tower is going to be really close to going down. Queen's still just fine at the bottom side here. World Champion's going to get locked onto by the king. It was looking so good, but now he's starting to thin out here. Do his troops have enough power to get through the base? I don't think they're going to. No, and you gotta hand it to him for how wrong the raid went, especially with the queen bouncing to the outside and having to burn both of his freezes. It was a really good adaptation play, went to try and get that 3-star despite things not going to plan. But it's just not enough. He's going to end with a high 80%, and these are the kind of hits you need to be hitting fresh. If you're going to go in, and if things go wrong, you need to let that raid play out as much as possible to at least try and secure the high 2. He's going to clear 90% on this raid, which you got to hand it to the attacker. A 90% 2-star is definitely not something to be disappointed with. That's going to set your clan up for a very nice percentage game near the end of the war. So very nice job there. How important are queen walks at Town Hall 9? I don't use any healers and still continuously get high 80% raids. Reen, it really does come down to what value you're wanting to nab. One thing I'll go ahead and pinpoint my raid. I'll pull it up on the screen in just a little bit. Hopefully we don't miss ourselves any lives here. It looks like they've calmed down. But I'll go ahead and answer your question in just a moment. Let me go to the start screen here and let me pull up the war. And let me run you through why I used a queen charge for my Town Hall 9 raid rather than using a kill squad. Most times I'll do a kill squad hogs rather than a queen charge hogs. But this time I opted in to use the kill squad, or the queen charge rather. So let me go ahead and talk about it a little bit here. So I noticed the kind of value I want to get here. Obviously with the hog raid, I need to be grabbing the queen and the CC. If those go down, I have a really good chance at getting myself a triple. Let's see, Darth the Brain, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. It was much appreciated. But going into this raid here, I noticed, okay, I only need a few things here. I just need the queen and I just need the clan castle. Now, I can possibly grab an expo here. Now, if I did a kill squad, would it possibly have worked? Absolutely. But I wasn't sure of my funnel here. This funnel on the inside of the base here, these walls are really difficult to try and funnel. And so what I decided to do is let's just use a queen charge. Let's focus on trying getting those buildings without using so much of the army. So that way I can save my clan castle for more backup hogs later in the raid. And so obviously here I'm still able to grab the value I need. And again, you could argue, could my kill squads could have still grabbed the same value? Absolutely. But again, because I saw a bit of a difficult funnel here with these few buildings, I opted in for the queen charge, because with that range, the queen's able to take down those buildings and then force herself back inside. You'll see that she actually does step up and take down this elixir storage, or elixir collector rather, but because the way the queen is geared and the range that she has, she's actually able to retarget back inside and grab the enemy queen. So I drop my king down here to clear a couple of these buildings, get them out of the way. And then this queen, after she clears these two buildings, rather than walking this way, which the bowlers, if they would have targeted this elixir storage, what they would have done is they would have walked this way, to the left, to that archer tower. And so now the queen was actually able to step up and grab the enemy queen. And then I send in the hog riders behind the queen so that way she could stay alive. They took down the expo and kept her alive throughout the whole raid so that way she could help with cleanup. But it really is base dependent. You got to look at the value that you're trying to get out of your kill squad and then go in from there. Let's go ahead and switch back over. My level 30 queen does good when I use queen walks, but however, lower level queen walks may not be as useful as she has less health and does less damage, which wastes time for things you need to get. Exactly. And that's why I encourage, if you're going to do a queen charge at Town Hall 9, you need to have a max queen. We've got a live. Got a live going in. Caught it just in time. Hopefully so. Let's see what this attacker's doing so far. Has a queen charge moving in here with a Lalo. It's looking really good. He's got a lot of value. He got he's gotten 2 Expos out of the way, it looks like. And an Inferno Tower. Very interesting base design. Looks like a Superman logo almost, I'm not going to lie. And now we've got the Warden moving in. Queen's losing a couple of healers, but notice that Lalo moving in front of the Queen, making sure that they're taking down those buildings to make sure that the Queen stays alive throughout this raid. Now this Warden needs to step up here with the Lalo going to the Town Hall, going to freeze the Town Hall, saving the Warden ability so that way he can clip the Scatter Shot with it. He's going to clear through the Town Hall, but Loon's getting sucked into the Tornado. Not a big deal here. Going to freeze and haste the Loons into these defenses. And oh my, this is looking really strong near the back end. But will that scatter be the end of this raid? Those Loons step up, take it down. This is a triple. This is a triple all day. Fantastic raid by Alec here. Going to get himself the 6-pack in this war with the Queen Charge Lalo. Wow. We're going to watch this one back to look at the Queen Charge from this one. And pay more attention to it. Let's see. 3 followers away from 1,000. We are very close. We are very, very close. And again, I want to take a second to really thank you guys, because without your support, this would not be possible. And I really got to thank the Clash community as well. I mean, the streaming community over on Clash is so... The word I like to use is just chill. You know, everyone on here, there's no competitive spirit between each other. There's no like, oh, I'm getting less viewers than this person, I need to get more, and things like that. There's so much collaboration. It's like indirect collaboration almost. You notice every single time a streamer hops in this chat, the first thing I'm telling you guys to do is look, check him out, do it, because here's my mentality behind it. I'll go ahead and actually make these a little bit bigger while we're at it. The bigger other streamers get on Clash, the more people you've got watching Clash of Clans content, and the more people you have watching Clash of Clans content, the more people you have watching Clash of Clans content, and which could possibly be your content as well. We have a live going in. We'll go ahead and fix these really quick, and then we'll jump straight back into that one. You've caught me at a rough time, but it's okay. There we go. We're good to go. We got the numbers on the screen, so you guys can see the amount of 2-star and 1-star attacks from each clan. We got Santa going in. Let's see if he can get them a really good. Let's see if we can get Architects a good start here with a bit of a rough raid here to start. We've got a Yeti smash going in here, starting with a Warden walk up at this 12 o'clock side, and that Warden really meant to grab a bit of a funnel here for the troops. I don't believe the Warden's really meant to grab the Town Hall here with how much is in front of it. Going to clear the Teslas out of the way very nicely here, moving into the raid. Now he's going to need to make sure he funnels the left side of this Warden by taking down a couple of these buildings over here. Let's see what this attacker decides to do. He might even drop a Yeti over there. He does. A Yeti with the Siege Barracks over at that left side to clear those buildings out of the way. Here comes the jump spell. He knows exactly where he wants his Yetis to go. Drops the second one a little early here, but maybe he knows that the jump spell will last that long, or last long enough to ensure that his troops go in. Doesn't have any, or has a bunch of bowlers for this one, rather. I don't know what I'm saying about no bowlers. And those bowlers will help a ton, getting some good skip damage on some of these buildings once they enter this channel. CC will come out. It is a Lava Hound, not the end of the world. It's much better than 3 Ice Golems. Going to use this Warden ability early to make sure that those healers step up after healing the Warden. Will he get the Town Hall down before the Warden ability wears off? Here come the Hog Riders from the Siege Barracks with the World Champion. Nothing shooting the Town Hall. They're walking straight past it. Queen needs to step up and get this Town Hall out of the way. Otherwise, it's going to get way too much unnecessary damage in on the bowlers, and it does. Every single one of the bowlers is gone. Oh no, that Queen got stalled on those Lava Pups, and because of that, he's lost all of his bowlers. But again, it's not the end of the world. Yetis are still moving through. He's lost a lot of healers here, and you got to give it to the base builder, and I'll explain exactly why you need to give it to the base builder here. Pair of scatter shots firing in on this Yeti smash, and he's not going to get through, and he's going to end with about a 60% 2-star. Not a great start here. However, it's not a bad one. Definitely better than the first raid that they got in. They're going to 2-star this base and probably put it on the back burner to worry about later in the war. And the reason that I give the base builder credit is because I don't know if you guys know how many Seeking Air Mines and air bombs were located in the core of that base. They absolutely annihilated the healers, got rid of the healing potential, and ended the raid early. Lost the bowlers early, lost the Yetis early, and ran out of steam near the back end. Hey, keep getting recommended the Witch Slap attack. I hear some people say it's insane and some say it sucks. What are your thoughts on it? Witch Slap can be incredibly powerful if you know how to use it correctly. Me personally, I don't like using it because witches are sometimes unpredictable to use. You don't exactly know where the skeletons are going to go. It's hard to predict. I personally prefer Hog Riders because you know exactly where they're going to go. It's more systematic. It's a more systematic approach and one that I better understand. Sure, Witch Slap is incredibly strong at Town Hall 9, but it's not the be-all, end-all. It really comes down to using it correctly, and that's creating a very nice funnel at either side of your main entry point, and then your main entry point having to have that funnel before going in. Again, it can work on some bases. Some bases I've built in the past are built specifically to defend witches. So the one raid that I cannot seem to stop, or the few raids that I can't seem to stop at Town Hall 9 are the Queen Charge Hog Rider and Queen Charge Lalo, and the Kill Squad Hog Rider, Kill Squad Lalo. Those are some raids that I'm finding difficulties in stopping. But when it comes to witches I can build a very specific base to take them down, and it really comes down to just outside traps. The witches cannot survive through those outside traps, and will go down early, and you'll lose the raid. Can it triple? Yes, absolutely. Is it strong? Yes, absolutely. Is it the be-all, end-all? Absolutely not. Personally, if you're not super big on systematic raids, I recommend you learn how to use Witch Slap. It's very versatile, and in all honesty, probably one of the easiest attacks to learn. But if you want to actually really start bringing in some crazy results, you're better off bringing stuff like Hog Riders or Lalo. But yeah, I'm very 50-50 on it. Whew. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's hard to say because witches are good and all, but they're not the be all end all. I actually haven't used witches at all at Tunnel 9. I've used them, but I hardly use them for war attacks. The only time I'll do it is if I have no idea how to hit a base. But all right, we've got Karjalan going straight in again. They want to get themselves another triple. They're looking at about a 50% hit rate so far, which is not bad at all. Going to start by luring the clan castle out. We've got a mass hog rider raid with a Sui into the town hall. Going to start with the Yeti to do a bit of tanking here. Here come the heroes and a couple of Yetis. Or sorry, we've got the Ice Golem and a couple of Yetis moving in, and their goal is to take down that town hall. Really, really nice plan here. Knows the amount of value he needs to stick in to get this town hall and get it out of the way. Here comes the siege barracks at the right side as well. And now notice what he's gotten rid of with this Sui. He's going to get rid of the town hall, the clan castle, and both scatter shots. And then he's just going to mass hog the rest of this base. Now, one thing I am a little bit concerned about is that he's used the warden with the hog riders. Now, this warden is actually going to path away from the main kill squad and go to the hog riders. Wow, you don't normally see that. And so now all those Hog Riders are going to get that HP buff from the Warden. Got a heal spell down. A lot of Hog Riders taking a lot of damage here. He's going to lose a chunk of them, and a bunch of them are going to go to the outside. However, he still has a bunch of them in the center. 2 heal spells left to go. World Champion in behind. This is some excellent base identification by Karjalan, and you got to hand it to him. They've had a fantastic performance since the start of the stream. They're moving through here, clearing buildings out of the way. Going to drop his 3rd and final heal spell in over this Inferno Tower compartment to keep the Hog Riders alive. Or is he? He's delaying the Hog Riders. Or he's delaying the heal. I don't know why he was, but now he's got it down. It's looking good. World Champion ability will get popped. She'll clear through a couple of buildings. And now he's got a minute and 30 seconds left to go. He's going to clear through all the defenses, but all of his Hog Riders are gone. Will he have the cleanup to get through this base? And I would argue yes. With over a minute and 20 seconds left, this Royal Champion will be able to get through the rest of the buildings on her own. Very nice plan here and good execution by Karjalan here. Wow. Now, I gotta hand it to him, man. This is a really nice execution, and I like the plan. It's very interesting, and it's not conventional. A bit of a Sui into the town hall with 3 Yetis and an Ice Golem. And the Warden and the heroes. It's confusing. It's interesting. But at the same time, it was just enough to get it done. I really like that. We've seen a lot of versatility from the Karjalan side. And in all honesty, I will be watching these guys very, very closely throughout the playoffs here. Because in all honesty, they have a really good chance to run this one through. It's off meta, which makes it look cool. Exactly. You really don't see it that often nowadays. But what's up, Specky? How you doing? Good to see you. For those of you who don't know, Specky, another fantastic Clash streamer. He's planning on doing some awesome stuff in the future. And I also heard that he's looking to go full-time after college, which in all honesty, go for it, man. Power to you. I wish you the absolute best in that endeavor. Okay, let me go ahead and make sure that I've got everything going. I've got someone spam sending me How are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Ready to stream some more. Having some fun so far. We've seen some OP hits from the Karjalan side. They've done some very unconventional stuff this stream. We've seen some awesome Sui Lalos. Sui and Queen Charge Lalos this raid. Or this war, rather. So I've got to hand it to him. Okay, but with that, I'm actually going to take a brief intermission. Going to grab some water. Make sure that I can let my voice rest just a little bit here. Because, again, I like to keep these streams as high energy as possible. But at the same time, I got to pace myself. Otherwise, my voice is going to die out very, very quickly. So I will be back in just a moment. And we are back, ready to go straight back into this war coverage. And my Karjalan have really not disappointed so far with some of their raids. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff. We're going to put on that 3-star again so you guys can watch what happened there. It was fantastic. You're trying to get a better base and get a little bit better, and then I might start streaming. That's fantastic, man. I highly encourage, if any of you want to stream, by all means, go for it. Like, I highly recommend you do it. It is an absolute blast, and in all honesty, it's what gives me more enjoyment in this game. I absolutely love streaming these wars. I love covering the wars, managing the statistics, looking at who's going to win what. And again, the statistics side of the wars, I mean, I'm a big fan of. You know, looking at, you know, who's winning what or what percentages are here and there. It's just awesome. I absolutely love it. It's what gives me that fiery passion for the game, if I had to be perfectly honest. There we go. One sec. Alright, Fire Gang, are you still here? Just curious. Because if so, we need you to start we need you to get planning on what's it called, for the Warbusters War, just a little bit for your hits. Because we need to try and clear as many bases as possible, so that way we can have as many hits as possible for Town Hall 13, or for their Town Hall 13, because we need to triple it. Needless to say, we need to get a perfect war this war. It needs to happen. But yeah, we've got a very, very tense war ahead of us for Warbusters right now. We've got pretty tough opponent. They're at a 10 war win streak at the moment, so we're trying to really. This is the one war. Most of our wars were kind of lax. We're like, you know what, it's whatever. These guys aren't really that good anyways. So you know, we'll take time with our hits. Absolutely no worries whatsoever. But this is one war where we're like, okay, this is gonna be a problem because these guys are actually kind of good. So it's been fun planning out hits and managing this stuff, and we're doing okay so far. We're looking all right. Not the greatest statistics of all time, but at the same time, we're still holding up and going with it. Mirod, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna time you out, and I'm gonna let you think about what you did, and then you can come back and okay, didn't time you out for some reason. Oh, you got an underscore. I see. Let me just... I don't understand people who try and waste their time here. It's just... It makes no sense to me. Hold on. Here we go. Slash timeout. Get this absolute child out of my chat. There we go. Perfect. Don't know why you're wasting your time, buddy. You're just making yourself look like an absolute moron. Don't waste your time. Get out of my stream. I don't have time for you. Let's see. We had someone before this idiot walked in here. And oh, he's going to follow. Thank you so much for the follow. You know, I'm just going to ban you for that. Uh-uh. I'm done. I have no tolerance. No tolerance for BS like that. Get out of my stream. Kids, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Like, look, you guys, I encourage you guys to say what you want, but when it comes to racist stuff, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for people to jump in here and say stuff like that and spam my chat. It's ridiculous. We're trying to sit here, have fun, stream a war, but in all honesty, it just makes you look like a moron. So it's whatever. It's whatever. Just realized there's a colon after the name on Twitch. Is there? I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Don't worry. Handled that. But anyways, we got a hybrid attack going in here. We missed the start of this one just by a little bit. We got interrupted by an absolute moron. But we're still moving through. Let's see what we can do. Going to clear through a couple of these buildings. Looking okay, but the hybrid has spread out a lot here. Or sorry, it's not a hybrid. It's a mass hogs. It's another Sui hogs. So let's see what this attacker's doing. Still moving through. Looking okay. World champion ability still in hand. Going to clear these defenses out of the way. Doesn't have a whole lot of this back end. With the world champion ability, he has a good chance of getting this one done. You know, it looked like it was thinning out, but then I realized, wait a minute, it's actually not running out. That's amazing. Wow, he's going to get this one done. Another unconventional and non-meta raid, but still gets it done. Wow. A really, really nice job there. One sec. All right. I gotta go make my ASMR videos. Is he still gonna get this one here? I think he is. The world champion ability will get a bunch of these buildings. Yeah, he's fine. He's gonna get this triple. And oh my goodness. Karjalan out here firing off. Goodness gracious, this war might be over before my stream's over. Oh my goodness. They're looking at how many hits. They've hit 10 hits. And they're 6 for 10. That is incredible. Just to put into perspective, we saw 7 attacks from Royal Redcoats at Town Hall 13 in the last war. We saw 9 from Nus Bellum Sumus out of 30. And so far, Karjalan have come out with 6 for 10. That is unbelievable. We're seeing some amazing attacks from them. You gotta hand it to them. And I mean, the raids that haven't gone through are still some pretty decent 2-stars. 89%, 276s. Wow, they're firing off. They are hungry. And they are making a statement saying, look, we want this playoff spot. We want this quarterfinal spot. And they're working for it. You gotta hand it to them. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Wow. Nothing but wow, man. That's all. I mean, that's unbelievable. I mean, some fantastic stuff. We'll go and watch the start of this raid here. Here we go. Just because we missed the beginning of it. Let's see. We're gonna go. Yeah. See, again, another one of these raids where we're just seeing a Sui into, or a bit of a kill squad into the Hog Riders. 2 Ice Golems going out, 3 Yetis, or 4 Yetis rather. We've got the King, Queen, and Warden going in to get this done. Very interesting stuff, and I'm gonna copy this because I've seen this exact base before. I'm gonna copy this attack strategy next time I see these bases. Because I mean, you look at the value that he gets out of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good value. Despite his Yetis going down a little bit early, those Yeti mites able to step up and get it done for him. That jump spell wasn't even needed. That Warden ability, man, powering through, letting things get some value. Here comes the Siege Barracks. And behind him, I'm guessing that Siege Barracks was meant to go in at 9. He gets both scatter shots. It's crazy. Did he get Infernos too? He got an Expo. And despite the Hog Riders like possibly going to be like spreading out near the middle of the raid, I mean, he just gets some huge value. Wow. It's so crazy to think that stuff like this works. I think you mean plagiarism. Oh, of course. Absolutely. When it comes to class raids, I will 100% copy all your raids. Especially if they're tripling, man. No way. Architects is kind of dropping the ball. It's not Architects that are dropping the ball. It's Karjalan that are really dropping the ball at the moment. Architects struggling just a little bit. They've had a slow start, but you gotta hand it to them. They're not, well, struggling isn't the right word at all. They had a rough start with their rage quit raid in the beginning, but I mean, they're still in this one. The war's not over. I mean, it's far from over actually. They've still got plenty of hits left to go. It's just really Karjalan are just firing off right now. That's really where they're at. They're planning and they're executing big time, and they're really making it clear that look, we want this win. We want it. We want it real bad, and they're going for it. So you gotta hand it to them, man. They're really going for it. Now let me make sure I got things going okay. Live there, we're live there. Which, by the way, is going to be my PSA. Mad Cat has been they've been rebranded to Trovo. We are now also live on Trovo alongside being live on Twitch and YouTube. If you guys want to go ahead and support me over there, it would be greatly appreciated. Long story short, the more you guys are able to support me over there, the more I can provide some awesome, possibly even giveaways for you guys in the future. So would greatly appreciate it if you just hop on, drop me a follow. It'd be awesome. Maybe even check out the site a little bit. I think it honestly, with a little bit more time and more work done to the site, I mean, it's going to be a formidable streaming service. I think so, personally, especially with how it's so geared towards mobile players. But nice triple there by Karjalan. Gonna get it done for him. All right, let's go ahead and I want to actually go over the was it this triple, because we missed a little bit of it. No, not this one. Was that another 6-pack? It's another 6-pack for him. Wow, they've got some very, very strong attackers. Yeah, this one we missed the start of this one. This is a queen charge into the Lalo. Really, really nice value on the queen charge going into this one here. Here we go. Hello, Pietro, over on YouTube. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well with you. All right. Whew. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Oh, no. Ah, it's so terrible. Wow, queen charge started from the opposite side of the base. I guess she was meant to step up and grab this this scatter and inferno. No, the world champion going in to grab the scatter and inferno. Wow, really nice. King's going in, take down a couple of Teslas. Super wall breaker to get that queen into that compartment. Just making sure, opening up the wall. Really nice job. Again, super wall breakers. I mean, probably one of the most versatile super troops at the moment. Go ahead and sort some donations really quick. There we go. Hiccups, oh, no time to end hiccups once and for all. Shoot them out of the way. Get rid of them. Gone forever. You know it, man. You know it. And man, I mean, it's honestly, gotta hand it to him. The queen charge was OP on this raid. Oh, I didn't even notice the slammer that came in from this side, which narrows the path even more for the loons going in. That's amazing. You know what? I'm gonna actually take a brief intermission really, really quick. I will be right back in just a moment. Boys, I had to do it. I had to stand up. It had to happen. I've been sitting down all day because for those of you who don't know, the work that I do is a lot of it is digital, and so I've been sitting at my desk all day, and so I need to stand up. I need to get some energy going, and so now we're stood up here as we go into it. Really nice raid there. Queen Charge Lalo got it done for him. Gonna put them for 6 for 10, 60% hit rate. Hell boy, could we see a perfect? Could we see a perfect from Karjalan? They've cleared about a third of the bases going into it. There we go. Since I'm only a Town Hall 9, I see Slammers are really strong and OP, but since you're more of a higher Town Hall, are they OP to you? Slammers have their uses, in all honesty. It really depends on the kind of base that you're hitting. One thing that I see most often Slammers are used for is they're really used a lot for air raids. So what people will do is they'll actually send it in with a Lalo, and inside of the Slammer they'll put something like a dragon or like baby dragons, and their main goals are basically to like grab the enemy queen if she's like deep in the base and you can't deal with the Lalo. Another thing I see that happens is people bringing a Slammer full of Hog Riders, and they'll have the Slammer move in with the Hog Riders, and then once the Slammer goes down, more Hog Riders get deployed onto the map and they go out. Personally, I don't think it's OP, but at the same time, it definitely is very, very strong and very useful. But all right, we've got Architects going in. Let's see if they can fire off with a triple of their own here. Going to be bringing a Yeti Smash again, starting with an E-Dragon over at this left side to do a bit of funneling, and I got to hand it to him. That's probably the best way to funnel that side. That E-Dragon going to be able to hopefully get this Archer Tower down. Just barely misses it. I would actually drop a Yeti right there to get that Archer Tower down, but opts in to save the Yetis and send him straight into where he originally wanted to break in. Now that wall wrecker taking a bit of a weird path here. However, it is going to redirect. We've got everything moving in. Warden's at very low health. He needs to pop the ability now, or the healers... Wow, the healers transition anyways. That's very interesting. They switched off of the Warden and went straight for the main army. Wow. Very interesting stuff there. Wall wrecker's still moving through. Queen gets dropped late, and she's going to hope... Okay, hopefully she goes back in. A little bit scary there, but the Queen does go back in towards the center of the base. I thought she would bounce there, but thankfully she stays in the middle. Everything moving through. Nothing going towards the Town Hall here, though. World Champion taking a lot of damage. Going to be forced to use her ability. Here comes the jump spell. Hopefully that bowler doesn't wake up the Town Hall. It does. Now nothing is near the Town Hall at the moment and hitting it. However, the King will eventually step up and take it down. But now he's got his Queen beating through a wall. One of the healers with her. She's going to dive through and take down that Inferno Tower, but the World Champion on defense is definitely going to slow her down just a little bit here. Takes down the multi. He's actually going to freeze the World Champion. Probably the best play. But now he could have used that free spell to kind of wait and possibly freeze the scatter. Going to lose the Queen. Oh, just barely. That auto ability saves her, but the archers. Oh no, the archers that came out of the Queen ability caused the scatter shot to target them, and because the scatter hits splash. Oh. The scatter shot hit splash damage, and so because it fired off on the archers, the Queen wasn't able to step up and get the scatter, and I think this is going to be another high 2-star, or semi-high 2-star for Architects. Not going to see a triple that they need. You're going to be at Town Hall 10 in a few days, so you can't wait to receive Sieges. Sieges change the game, man. They're awesome. Super, super fun to use. So look forward to using those Sieges. They're awesome. Yeah, it is going to be a high percentage 2-star. He's going to clear about 70, maybe 72, 73%. But yeah, it's going to be another high 2. Just barely going to come short. They've gotten really, really close. But again, just a few little mistakes. Queen was sent in a little bit early, and the pathing on the actual raid itself, probably not the best pathing that he could have gone with there. But again, one thing I need to stress like crazy is that, look, I'm not the one running these attacks. I'm not the person doing these attacks. I'm not the person planning these attacks. I am simply here to provide an observation and a bit of commentary for you, the viewers. So, if there are times where I sound a little harsh, I do apologize, and I'm not really here to make people feel bad for doing bad raids or stuff like that or failing. But I'm not here to also sugarcoat things. I will say things the way I see them. It's my goal. All right, just checking a couple of things real quick. Again, this Warbusters war is going to be close, man. It's going to be real close. When can you produce sieges? Because I know only at Town Hall 10 you can get them through donations. So, siege machines are unlocked at Town Hall 12 via the Siege Workshop. Now, that Siege Workshop can be upgraded to level 3 at Town Hall 12, which means that you'll have access to the Wall Wrecker, the Battle Blimp, and the Stone Slammer. Now, in order to get the Siege Barracks, which is the newest siege machine, you need to upgrade to Town Hall 13, in which you can then upgrade your Siege Workshop to level 4. Of course, each of these siege machines have different purposes. The Wall Wrecker being a wall-breaking machine that heads straight for the Town Hall. The Blimp being a flying machine that heads straight for the Town Hall. The Slammer being a siege machine that targets defenses. And the Siege Barracks being basically like a mini portable clan castle for your raid, giving you that extra P.E.K.K.A. and wizards. And it's probably the best use for it is for funneling, or like we've seen in a couple of these Sui Hog raids, which I'm going to put one of them up here. We see them used for these kill squads because of basically getting a free P.E.K.K.A. I think you should start a series. It could be Town Hall 3 Road to Legends League. In all honesty, as much as I would love to do that, and what do you mean by, like, what kind of series would it be? Like, would I be trying to get a Town Hall 3 to Legends, or would it just be trying to upgrade a Town Hall 3 to maxed out to get it to Legends? Because if it's trying to push the Town Hall 3 to Legends, I probably won't do it. But yeah, you'll see here the Siege Barracks gets used early, so that way the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards can come out and help the kill squad. And then later in the raid, the Hog Riders can come out of it and then help with the main army. So I'll highlight that here for you guys to watch. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of series that would be, Rian. Feel free to let me know a little bit more about it. And because if it's a cool series idea, I might think about it. I want to at some point start doing more YouTube videos, but it really does just come down to I've been lazy. I need to stop being lazy. I plan on doing a Town Hall 9 video at some point. But really what I want to do is I want to try and I need to make an overlay, like a videos overlay, because I want to have my face more in some of the videos that I'm producing rather than just having no face, because I feel like it adds more brand to the actual videos. Oh yeah, trying to get to Legends as a Town Hall 3 would probably be a world record. As much as I would love to do that, it would just really take a lot of time and patience, and it's time and patience that I don't want to invest. Personally, and I've always had this opinion, I have the utmost respect for low Town Hall trophy pushers. I think it's a great achievement to get to Legends League as a Town Hall 7. You know, it's crazy some of the stuff that these players can do. You have Town Hall 7s out here doubling Town Hall 13s. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it, but I don't see the point. Like, in all honesty, sure, you can have a little bit of skill behind, oh, I worked so hard to get to this point, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I'm so much more inclined to do war content where we're actually looking at a fair matchup, skill versus skill, rather than just time and effort. Because realistically, once you get to Legends as a Town Hall 3 or a Town Hall 4 or Town Hall 5, it's like what happens after that? There's no real testament of skill. It's just how much time can you actually invest, and that's why I never did low-level trophy pushing. Low-level trophy pushing or Legends League trophy pushing back in the day before the Legends League change is just because it wasn't a testament to how good you were as a player. It was a testament of how long can you spend wasting your time staring at clouds, and that would be realistically what I would be doing as a Town Hall 3 pushing to Legends. So again, it's not my forte. It's not what I would want to do. Which sieges do you think is the best in your opinion? Ooh. That is a good question. In all honesty, it's hard to say because each siege machine, the way they're geared, they're so different that you can't really pinpoint which one is the best. The one that I am mostly using right now, the two most frequent ones, would be the Siege Barracks and the Blimp, mainly because the Siege Barracks is used to funnel one side of a hybrid and then send in Hog Riders later in the raid, and then the Blimp I'm using for a Yeti Blimp to go in and take down, say, a single target Inferno, scatter shots, whatever. So those are the main two I'm using, but when it comes to the best siege machine, it's really hard to say. In terms of usage, like how much we're seeing it used, it's definitely like Blimp, Siege Barracks, Slammer, Wall Wrecker. That's the, at least at Town Hall 13, that's the order that we're seeing it in. But yeah, it's hard to say. My favorite, which my favorite is a subjective opinion, but I really personally like the Siege Barracks. I think it's you get the most value out of it because, again, you're getting free troops just by dropping it on the screen. You get a free P.E.K.K.A. Like, that's pretty useful, especially a bunch of free wizards as well. And the only thing you miss out on is not having that siege machine to help with your attack. All you're doing is just getting more troops. So, but I think with that improved housing space, it's well worth the damage. I see siege barracks as funneling machines. Yeah, that's basically what they're used for. And some people will basically use it for the extra troops mainly. Do. Oh, I don't know why I'm tense today. It's probably just because again I've been working at my computer for so long. In all honesty, it's it's probably not the best being a streamer, a gamer, and then also having a job that involves you sitting in front of the computer forever. Again, that's why I'm standing up right now. Is because like I've basically just been sitting down since like 8, 9. I mean, I'll typically like get up and like take breaks and move around a little bit, but most of the time is in front of a screen. So, but yeah, it's just a part of it's part of the game. It's part of my life at least. It's cool. Wait, if I jump, does it shake the whole? Yeah, it does. That's funny. But yeah, do I love my job? Absolutely. Do I love streaming? Absolutely. But every now and then it's nice to catch a break. That much is certain. So let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics of this war and see where we're at and what we're looking at for both of these clans. Again, Karjalan very easily ahead at the moment with 6 for 10. Over 60% hit rate in the beginning, which is fantastic for a clan, needless to say. I mean, these guys have fired off, already doing almost better than most other clans at the moment. So do sieges come... Wait, let's see. So does sieges come to which one you like the best in your personal opinion? It depends on usage. Obviously, different attack strategies involve different siege machines. I can use hybrid and then you use either a siege barracks or a blimp or a wall wrecker, or a slammer. Like it all comes down to usage, like what you're looking for. Each have their different use, and in all honesty, it's hard to say which one's the best simply because they're all super useful. They all have their different their uses, which honestly is what makes them awesome. That's what makes siege machines just so fun to use. I apologize. I'm watching some War Busters raids, seeing if the dudes over here can get some good scouts in. Again, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna come down to the 13s very easily. Our 12s need to come through and get some good triples in, and our 13s also need to get some triples. What's up? You just put it in the kitchen. Okay, thank you. Oh, nice. All right. This is my roommate. This is Brandon. He's my
roommate. Bitch. Oh, am I not allowed to swear? My bad. Yeah. My apologies.
Boy.
My bad.
Sorry about that.
This is your fort.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. Frank, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's my roommate. It's also my brother. Fantastic dude. Bit of a potty mouth on him though. I mean, in all honesty, it's like I'm not a big. It's not like, oh my gosh, he swore. Whoa. It's just I try and keep the streams at least a little PG because I do know that some people who are a bit younger watch my streams, and obviously, to have swearing on the stream, it's not the best thing. You reach more people by staying a bit more PG. That's the way I see it. All right. But yeah, honestly, we've seen some really nice hits. I want to go back to the first hit of the war, which was I believe it was a Queen Charge Lalo. Yeah, it was a Queen Charge Lalo. And honestly, charged straight into a single. My man was going for it. He knew, okay, you know what? Even though we're charging straight into a single, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. We're going straight into it. We absolutely no concerns. Just heading straight in for it. Now, I've been told, at least I've been told, I don't know if this is true, but I've been told that that Barmy, who's another fantastic Clash streamer, he's doing some COD Warzone at the moment, he's got himself a face cam. He went out and got himself a face cam. So huge respect to Barmy. Finally getting himself some naming to the brand there. Yeah, it's awesome. It's good to see Clash streamers doing well. Let's see. All right. Sick. Let's see. Corbin, thank you so much for the follow over on Trovo. I really do appreciate it. And guys, you should be a Corbin. Or what is it? Is it Coben? Yeah, it's Coben, right? Because there's no R. Again, thank you so much for the follow over on Trovo. Appreciate it. Which, if you guys want to check me out over there, that's not how you spell Trovo. There is the links for that in the chat. Basically, the bottom line is the more you guys support me over there, the more chances I have to give back to you guys in the future. So, yeah, this was a very, very, very nice Queen Charge Lalo by Alec over here. Got it done for him. Did he just say a swear? Send him to the execution chamber. I know, it's like, again, I used to swear on stream. I used to, I didn't swear like a sailor, but here and there I would swear. It wasn't a big deal. And I was like, you know what? It's just how it is. It's how I stream. But I kind of realized as I went on and as I kept producing content, like, I think it was a real, not wake up call, but it was a bit like, oh really? That's kind of cool. A good friend of mine, when I was talking with him, I was at a party and he was like, yeah, I've seen some of your stream overlays and stuff. It's really cool. And I was kind of like taken aback because none of my friends watch my streams. At least I don't think so. They know I stream, but they don't watch them. But he was like, yeah, no, I know your overlays because my little brother watches you. And his little brother's like, he's a 6-year-old brother. He's a 6-year-old little brother. And apparently he watches my streams. Silas, shout out to you. You're an absolute legend. So, yeah, but it was like, oh, that's actually really cool, you know, to see that, you know, despite, you know, being gearing my content mainly towards an older audience by showing all these statistics and using big boy words, you know, all this crazy stuff. It's like, hey, it's cool to see that, you know, kids are also enjoying the content, you know, because Clash is a game really for all ages. Like, it's gotta love it. What's up, Beast Mode? How you doing? Beast Mode, an absolute OG on the channel. Ah, man, you've been around. Beast Mode, how long have you been around? You've been around for a hot minute. It's been, how long? Jeez. Years. Years. It definitely has been years. Ryan over on I almost said Mad Cat. Oh my gosh. Ryan over on Trovo, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate you dropping by. Red Monster also with the follow on Twitch. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it very, very much, and welcome to the channel. Let's put ourselves a war rate on. I don't really know, around 200 subs. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. It was that long ago. All I know is that it was a hot minute. That was back when I was doing, when I had streams going on and it was like just my screen. Like, I look back, actually yesterday, I looked back at some of the old live streams that we've done, and I look at how just, not unprofessional, but just like, just bad my overlay. I had no overlay. The mic quality was terrible. But, like, the bottom line is I was just having so much fun that it was like, I'm an OG. I've been here for a whole whopping 2 minutes. You know it, man. Hey, if you're here for a second, you're an OG. One more follow. Yeah, I know. It's insane. I didn't think I would get anywhere near 1,000 on Twitch. I mean, granted, we're at about 2,700 on YouTube, I think. Which, again, huge shout out to you guys. You guys are absolutely insane over on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. But in all honesty, if I could remove every single sub that hasn't been active in like 6 months, I would do it, because 95% of my subs on YouTube are just dead. They're non-existent people anymore. They're not active. So I would rather have 35 subscribers who will actually watch my videos than having thousands that aren't there. It's like, what's the point? How are you? I am good, Red Monster. I hope you're having a fantastic day yourself. We're looking at some WCL Elite action, 15v15, all Town Hall 13, some of the most intense action you will see all day. We've got two fearsome clans. So far, Karjalan have been firing off. They've gotten themselves 6, 4, 10 triples. Just to explain the hit rate just a little bit more for you guys. So hit rate is the percentage of 3 stars to attacks that you've done. So for example, right now Karjalan are looking at about a 60% hit rate, which means that out of all their attacks, they have a 60% chance of tripling. That's their prediction or their chance. So because they hit 6 triples out of 10 attacks, 60% hit rate. Obviously the number, the 13v13, that shows the hit rate, which is they've tripled 6 times out of 10 attacks. And then obviously you got your stars and percentage. You got the names and things like that. It's great. Gotta love it. We got a live. We have a live going in. Don't call me now. It's not the time. Let's see what they got going. Will they get themselves another triple? Karjalan looking for 6 or 7 for 11. Let's see if they can do it and get it done. Going to start here with, he's bringing the Yeti, starting with a couple of E-Dragons going through. Oh, I get it now? That's awesome. E-Dragon's going to get a lot of funneling in on some of these buildings. Moving through here, Ice Golem going to do some good tanking on these Expos. He's going straight into 4 ground Expos with 9 Yetis. So you would argue a possible air raid on this base could have been better. However, he wants to go for those Yetis. He feels he can get it done. And here come all the Yetis straight in where the Siege Barracks is. And again, you're going to see that Siege Barracks P.E.K.K.A. leading the way here for the Yetis going into the base. The funnel has been set. Here comes the heroes. Here comes the Warden, the King, the Queen. All those Yetis going to go straight into that Expo compartment. No other way they can go. And here comes a couple of Valks and 2 more Yetis from the Siege Barracks here. Now the Queen is going to bounce to the outside. Not what he wanted. Warden ability doesn't grab any of the Yetis. Well, it grabs a couple of them, but missed about half the Yetis there. Queens get locked, or the Yeti Mites are getting locked onto by the singles. Nothing going towards the Town Hall just yet, but a couple of Yetis will eventually step up. And here come the Bats. Forgot to mention, this is a Yeti Bat raid. We're going to see those Bats come in at the backside here, near the top of the base. There is no splash damage at the top at all. Those Bats going to absolutely gut through the Inferno Tower. Poison spell down on the CC. It's going to be a Lava Hound. Oh my. King and Queen ability still alive. Has a free spell. Goodness gracious. He's gutted through this base now. The back end has thinned out just a little bit. Still has the enemy Queen. Enemy Queen goes down. Still has the enemy King alive. But with that King ability, 3v swagged all his free spells. Oh my gosh. He swagged 3 freezes going into the Bats. He didn't even need them. That is insane. What a fantastic hit from Karjalan. They're going to get another triple here. Are you standing right now? I am. I'm standing. Bro, I'm so hyped. Are you kidding? I had to stand up. I've been sitting down all day, so I figured I'd stand up a little bit. But, oh my goodness. That is crazy. What a hit. It's going to get them another triple. Wow. That is insane. Gotta hand it to him. Huge hype for Karjalan. They're getting it done. Is it Karjalan? Karjalan? Yeah. I hope I'm pronouncing their name right. I have no idea. They are wrecking this war. They are. They are getting it done. They're bringing it, man. 7 for 11 at 13v13. I mean, you don't see that every day, man. That's fantastic. That's a really good hit rate. This game is even more strategic now. Lol, gonna have to spend thousands on this game to catch back up. Honestly, Beast, if you're looking to start joining back, dude, and you're looking to start getting back into the wars, you know where you can show up. Warbusters is constantly looking for players. And no doubt we would absolutely love to have one of our OG members back. That much is certain. Red Monster saying, let's go. Let's go. And look, here's the thing. I come from a non-biased standpoint in both of these wars, but, I mean, I'm just enjoying the action we're seeing from the Karjalan side. They really are getting it done, and they want this final spot. You can tell they want this quarterfinal spot because they're bringing it, dude. They're hitting some crazy triples. And you got to think about what this could possibly do to Architect's morale here just a little bit, even though they still have a super strong chance to win this war. At the same time, still is a chance to kind of choke under the pressure. You like my door? Thanks. It's amazing. It's beige. I should put something on the door. Honestly, what I want to do at some point is I thought about buying a green screen. But I decided, you know what? I'm not going to buy a green screen because what I want to do is I actually want to have a background for my overlay. You see some of these content creators like Clash Bashing or Carbon Fin or Judo Sloth. They've got that super awesome background for their actual, you know, media stuff, and I want that. I don't want a green screen. I want that, like, that kind of background, you know? Maybe hang up some Clash apparel and some Clash merch in the background. Things like that. Let's see. I'll join back once I level up a bit more. Lost my other account at Tunnel 7 right now. Gotcha. You can't be biased if you vote for both. Exactly. Now, one thing I want to try and do, I still don't know how to do this, but I'm going to try it anyways. Hold on. One moment. Oh. Is it that simple? Wait, hold on a second. There we go. There we go. We're going to put a poll up for the next 10 minutes or so. Who do you think is going to win this war? This is a poll specifically on Twitch at the moment, but who do you guys think is going to win this war? Do you think Karjalan are going to come in and win this war, or do you think Architects are going to have a huge stroke of just, let's freaking do it, and get themselves some triples and come back and win this war? In all honesty, we're seeing it right here. 3 votes to Karjalan already, and I do not blame you guys at all. Let's see, Red Monster, I'm still trying to find a good Town Hall 10 attack and a good UK clan. Red Monster, do I have a treat for you? Warbusters is currently recruiting at the moment. There's the info for that. You can join through our Discord. Our leader is actually located in the UK, and we have several members from there. And so all of our war times are done based upon a UK time frame, and so they're usually reasonable. We work with people. So if you're looking to join a clan and you're looking to get involved, hey, feel free to get involved. Have you not seen Kajar's previous wars? I have not. I have not try hard. Arcs don't stand a chance. Wow. Not try hard. I mean, he's saying it how it is. Pekka smash into hogs for the Town Hall 8 guy, for the Town Hall 10. Yeah, Pekka smash into hogs is really, really nice. 4 Pekkas, send him in, kill squad, go in, take down the queen, CC, maybe an Inferno. Hog Riders back end. Probably one of the better raids at Town Hall 10 at the moment. One person saying, hey, Architects are going to pull in and win this one. And I don't blame them, honestly. I mean, Architects still have a chance. Realistically, the war's not over. What's your clan's hashtag? It's right above. To join Warbusters, join the Discord. The only way to join the clan is through the Discord. Most of the time, we deny in-game applications. The times that we do accept them, though, we'll accept them, and then immediately you need to respond to us and communicate with us from there. But the best way to join is through the Discord. Yeah, that's your best bet. But yeah, I mean, you gotta hand it to him. Jarlin, I mean, they're getting it done. 7 for 11 right now at 13v13. It's a bit of a testament to what they're going for. Watch out, Reese is scary. He can be scary. If you piss him off, he's a little scary, but it's fine. All you gotta do is not piss him off. It's not that hard. It's really not. Alright, let's put on a Town Hall 13 raid for you guys. Let's see. Also, if you want to see any specific raid, please let me know, and I will pop it up on screen for you guys. This is a very nice queen charge into the Lala. We've seen this one a couple of times, but we'll watch it again, just for fun. Just for good measure. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah, of course I will do that now. Sweet. Sounds good. I'm a part of the leadership over there, and once you join, you should be met with by a recruiter who will let you know what you can do to apply. So I believe right now I need to do a where's mine? There it is. I need to do a scout raid on my Town Hall 9. If you join, don't listen to that Reese guy. He doesn't know anything. Oh, beast mode is setting people up for kick. That's amazing. All right. But again, this is a very, very nice raid. Got it done. Went through. Did exactly what he needed to. All right. Let me see if I can do this raid. Just real quick, while we have a brief intermission. There we go. Let's see. How do I get into the Discord? Sorry, I haven't really used it. No problem. So the way Discord works is essentially you just click the link from the bot will post it. It's just that Discord link. Click it, and then it will take you to the basically the invite screen. Just click join the server, and then from there you'll be directed to our recruitment channel. He is thinking too hard. He might explode. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I was just trying to do a scout raid. Scout the CC, maybe a couple of traps, things like that. Because right now, I'll give you the bit of a rundown from the Warbuster side of things. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 bases left to go. 1 Town Hall 10, 3 Town Hall 11s, 2 12s, and a 13. We've got 4 Town Hall 13 raids left. We have, let's see. We've got one Town Hall 12 raid left, 4 Town Hall 13 raids left, 3 Town Hall 11 raids, and then 2 Town Hall 10 raids. So we should have enough to clear the 10s and 11s. And we still have a good chance of perfect war. We need to perfect war realistically if we want to win this one. It's going to be tough. So I highly recommend everyone just put some time into planning, get your plans approved, and then hit some crazy triples. That's the hope. So best of luck to everyone still doing attacks. All right. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and watch another replay here. When I press accept invite, it doesn't do anything. I'm confused. Are you sure? Interesting. Do you have an account? That is important. You need to make a Discord account before you can join the servers and stuff like that. Then you should click accept invite, and then it should open up. Well, here's the thing: are you on mobile or PC? If you're on mobile, then it should open up to the mobile app. If you're on PC, then it should open up in browser or open up your Discord on the computer. Go ahead and take a look at something really quick. Let's see. That happens with Discord. It usually works within a few minutes. Okay. I'll take your word for it. All right. Let's see. Oh my, that's a lot of numbers. I'm going to call you 3123. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. It is greatly appreciated. Fire, you good? What's up? 1,000. Oh, was that the 1,000? Was it? Was it really? No way. Oh, you guys are absolute legends. And I think we've hit 1K. That's crazy. 3123, you were the 1,000th follow. You absolute legend. Thank you so much for the follow. And again, thank you guys so much for all of the support. Really does mean the world. You guys are awesome. Look at that. What a special moment to join the channel. Magical. Magical stuff going on. That's fantastic. Got to love it. All right, let's put on another triple here just so we can watch ourselves some 3 stars. Here we are. Queen charge into the hybrid. Soham, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and all the follows. You've been here at least a month. Really? Well, hello. Welcome back. I actually have not seen you before. Whether you were just lurking in the past or if you had a different username, welcome back. Such a magical time to join the channel. It's a good day. You know it, man. You know it. Let's see if I can get some troops going for my dudes over in Warbusters. They're doing a couple of OP hits in there. And on the poll right now, 5 people voting for Karjalan. I think they're going to pull in the win in this war. And in all honesty, I don't blame them one bit. One person voting for Architects, they think that they can come back and get this one done. And again, I don't blame those people either. It's way too early in the war to decide, hey, wait a minute. You know, these guys are going to win or these guys are going to win. And although I'm not covering the end of this war as I'm covering the end of a different war, we will keep in touch. We will keep you guys updated with this one going into tomorrow's war as well. I believe this one actually ends before tomorrow's war. 1 second, actually, let me double check something really quickly and see if they've actually spun. Because there is a chance that they've spun already and we have the breakdowns and everything done. They were supposed to spin today. And I was actually going to do that war today, but I found out that the leadership basically said, hey, it's not going to be active the first couple of hours. There's no point in streaming it. So I said, sure, that's fine. And let me see if I can get those stats up for you right now to see where they're at. Have they spun? I think they have. Yes, they have. Okay, perfect. So let me go ahead and we'll switch over to the other stats overlay in a minute. Didn't you used to be able to gamble your channel points? Not channel points, but we had our own channel currency, and I used to be able to gamble those, but I got rid of that. I think it just kind of wasted space in the stream, and I'm not a huge fan of it. I'd rather just stay focused on the wars. You say it's more like Karjalan will win. Oh, never mind, you're not trying to pronounce it. Well, I think that Karjalan will win, but I think Architects still have a chance to pull it off. Absolutely. Henny asked, what league are you streaming? This is the WCL Elite Playoffs. This is the first, I think it's the first season of Elite, if I'm correct. This is their first time doing an all Town Hall 13 division. We've got some pretty OP clans going at it here. Haven't heard of both of these clans in the past. I wasn't able to keep up with the... there we go. But yeah, this is WCL Elite. This is the round 1 of the playoffs at the moment. But let's go ahead and switch over to the other stat screen at the moment. We've got AMK Italian versus Nordic Impact. We're going to be covering the end of this war tomorrow. We can already see that AMK have done one of their attacks. At the moment, they got a 2-star so far. And the reason we're not streaming this war actually is because I was told by the leadership, look, don't stream the beginning of the war. You're not going to see a whole lot of attacks and a lot of action. So don't worry about it. So we're going to be covering the end of this war tomorrow, and we'll be keeping up with this war that we're streaming today tomorrow. So basically we'll do a bit of a flip-flop. We'll keep track of the Nordic Impact war and the AMK war, and we're going to stream this one, and then tomorrow we're going to stream the AMK war and then keep up with this one. So a bit of a flip-flop over the next 2 days. Never heard of it. What's the abbreviation? I believe it's Warriors Champions League. I think so. Possibly. But yeah. That's what we're running with at the moment. There we go. Beautiful stuff. See a couple of people applying in the Warbusters Discord server. Thank you guys so much for looking to apply. Really does mean the world to me. We're trying to grow that clan as strong as possible because in all honesty, someday if we get involved enough, and we get enough members and we get active enough, I want to get us involved in some kind of league. I don't know which league, especially with all the leagues going Town Hall 11 through 13. It's hard to find leagues that'll do Town Halls like, say, 13 through 9. You're not going to find many leagues out there that do that. But I think it'd be nice. I think it'd be cool to get us involved in something. Flippy flop. You know it. Flippy flop. All day, every day. Gotta love it. But yeah, I've been keeping up with WCL for the past 2 seasons. I did a lot of media work for them in Season 6, especially for their Season 6, I believe it was their heavy division. I did a lot of streaming for them. We saw Legion of Noobs come away with the victory in that one. And I'm back here again streaming some more Season 7, or sorry, I streamed Season 5 action and did Season 6, and now this is the end or the conclusion of Season 6. Season 7 applications are actually live right now, so if you want to apply to the WCL with your clan, feel free to check out their Twitter page. You'll find all the information you need from there. Just search up WCL, Clash of Clans on Twitter. You'll find it. You'll find all your info, and you're good to go. At least that's what I would recommend. It's probably one of the better leagues to start out in, just mainly because like it's not as higher tier and well known as clan war leagues and stuff like that. And although these clans are excellent, they're not clans like Alternate Attacks, MCES, INTZ, this, that, and the other. Firegang got on the SMK media team. Did you actually? That's awesome. Fantastic news. I saw you were streaming some of their wars earlier today. I was watching a bit of that. It's pretty cool stuff. It's pretty fun. I was a big fan of that. We were in MLCW. Yeah, exactly. Season 7 top tier clan. Yeah, MLCW, another fantastic league. We played in WWL versus INTZ on the... Oh, you play against INTZ on the 3rd of June. Yeah. INTZ, honestly, their large breakdown, their elite breakdown, despite their elite breakdown being good, I mean, their 5v5 is fantastic, but their elite breakdown isn't as excellent as some other clans. I feel like they don't have as many versatile players. At least that's what I've seen from stats. I think King Jeffrey went up against INTZ for CWL Elite. I'm pretty sure we got clobbered, but at the same time, INTZ really showing strong in the 5v5, even though they lost today. I mean, they put on a pretty formidable performance. But here we go. We've got Karjalan going in again with another Yeti smash, looking to get their 8th triple of the war so far, sending all these Yetis straight in towards the single target Inferno Tower, jumping straight into the Town Hall compartment. And with that jump spell, he's going to open up 70 to 75% of the base. Everything's still moving in. Warden ability hasn't been popped yet. Going to pop it now as everything moves into the center. King staying just barely alive. Healers are somewhere. Where are the healers? The healers are gone. He lost his healers very early, and that's not a good thing for these Yetis. Now, the Warden ability did wear off, but those Yetis not going to take a ton of damage. And here come the bat spells from the bottom side here. Only a couple of splash damage buildings up here. He's going to be forced to freeze that Wiz Tower. Freezes too early. Basically wastes a free spell. He wastes a second free spell, and the Wiz Tower is going to take down half of the bats. Doesn't freeze the scatter either. Ah, you got to hand it to him. He's looking so good, but just a few small mistakes on spell placement cost him here. And it's going to be a defense. He doesn't have the troops to get through it, even though he has that Queen ability, that single target Inferno Tower being isolate. Hold on a minute. I might be speaking too soon. If the Yeti Mites are going to get the Inferno, no way. He might just barely sneak this one away despite the despite the misplaced spells. Wow, it's about as close as it gets, but he's going to walk away with a triple. Minute and 2 seconds. Time's not an issue at all. Has an Ice Golem sitting out front. Warden is going to take down this Archer Tower. What is the Warden doing? I don't even know what the Warden's doing. There's a full-size E-Dragon. Surely this is a 3. It's going to be a 3. Yeah, it's a 3. Fantastic stuff. By Karjalan, getting a ton again. Oh my gosh. I was bored, so I asked. She gave me a war. After my stream, she asked. I didn't say no. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's fantastic. It's good to see you getting involved with some of the competitive play. You're really hustling out there to get yourself involved with that, and that I do admire. So keep it up, man. Keep it up. Nice stuff here. Wow. Bit lucky near the end there. Not going to lie. Just a little bit lucky. But got it done. That's another 3-star. 8 for 12. Oh, my gosh. Karjalan are coming out firing at the beginning of this war. It hasn't even been the first 4 hours of the war. They're going insane. Alright, I will be back in just a moment. I'm going to take a brief intermission. I'm going to take a seat, grab some more water, get things moving, and I will be back with you guys in just a moment. And we are back, ready to get straight back into the action. We've taken a seat. We've had a bit of time standing, but now we're back to chilling out a little bit, sitting down, relaxing, and getting ready to watch some more awesome triples go in. At least that's our hope. And maybe we'll see a triple from Architects this stream. Hopefully so. Some people cheering on. I know Architects. Are both these clans Russian clans? No. Architects are Italian, and we've got Karjalan are a Russian clan, so I'm guessing some of the Russians over here are cheering for Karjalan at the moment. Am I saying right? Karjalan? Karjalan? Yeah? Somewhat similar. I'm sorry, I do not speak Russian, but I am more than happy to cover this war, especially with the performance that Karjalan are putting on right now. I mean, you gotta hand it to them. They are really bringing it at the moment. Yep, right. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Good to know. I've been doing farming streams for a month and a half. It's boring. Yeah, after a while, I mean, I just prefer doing the war streams. It really is just, you know, war. The whole reason I farm is to have war accounts. And so, like, I just maxed out my Town Hall 9, like, a couple days ago. I just maxed out my Town Hall 10 yesterday. So I'm like so antsy and bouncy and excited and ready to just be in constant wars now. My Town Hall 13 is still playing out of King Jeffrey just because I'm prepared to bring it back to Warbusters and do farm wars. I'd rather just do those competitive wars and whatnot. There we go. Had to double check, or not double check, but just fill out a couple of things real quick. We had someone apply to Warbusters, which again, if you guys are looking for a casual but at the same time hardcore war clan, feel free to check us out. Here is all the info for there. You can apply through the Discord. We're searching for Town Hall 9 and up. We mainly do random wars. We don't do any league wars. But if you're looking for a place to put some mini accounts in that still take war seriously and still are formidable opponents, feel free to check us out. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll watch that latest replay again because it really did come down to the wire. I think he got a little bit lucky with his bats going through. He almost, I mean, he would have absolutely destroyed it if the bat spells, if the free spells were used properly there. But still got it done. I mean, I gotta hand it to him. He did it. I won't join in trying to get jealous. No worries, man. No worries. You know, I simply promote it because it's a clan that I'm a part of. But if you're enjoying the clan that you're in, you're having fun playing the game, by all means, stay in that clan. Don't leave your clans to join here if you're enjoying the clans that you're in. Like, absolutely stay in those clans. Let's see. This is, I'm going to try it. I'm going to pull a Google Translate, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. I'm going to figure it out. Okay, you guys are having your own conversation. Got it. At least that's why I think so. Is there a live? Am I missing a live? I'm missing a live. Look at me go. Here we go. Karjalan, they're looking for another triple. Can they do it? Going to be starting with a queen charge into the hybrid. Let's see what they can do here. Taking down the royal champion, and now they need this queen to step up and grab this single. She's going to bounce straight in. Going to be forced to freeze the single, but not the end of the world. Will the queen get the single down before she retargets? She doesn't. It's on no health. That is so unfortunate. Just barely doesn't get the single, and I think the attacker realized it, and he needs to get moving. Staying patient, staying calm. He knows that he's going to have to keep burning these abilities. He's going to have to burn the queen ability. Oh, no, he's not. The queen's just barely going to snipe the Inferno. Really, really close there, but still gets it out of the way. And now that queen's going to step up, and now he knows, okay, I need to start this hybrid, help out this queen, and get her moving. He's going to be forced to pop the queen ability here. The queen dies through the ability, doesn't pop it early enough. Oh, no. You hate to see that. His queen would have grabbed the enemy queen and stepped up and grabbed a couple more buildings. And now he's got the raid spells for the hybrid. Can he still go through and get the 3-star here? It's going to be a little difficult because of what he has to get through. 2 scatter shots, 2 infernos, the enemy queen, and the eagle still stand. One of the scatter shots goes down. The eagle goes down. Still moving through, but you can kind of see the momentum slowing down in the core. And that's just because the hybrid has spread out now rather than staying in one central location. He's still diving through here, though. Those Hog Riders out of the Siege Barracks helping out a ton here. Still has a full-size World Champion diving straight into the single-target Inferno Towers. And it's still looking strong. Will the Skeletons distract the World Champion enough to not get the Inferno? It doesn't. It's really, really close right now. But I think he's still got enough to get through this one. Even with an early Queen going down, he's still got a chance here. World Champion will go down. It's so close, but he still has the king. Still has a couple of miners left to go. 45 seconds on the board. Time is no longer an issue. It's so close. What are these miners looking at? Miners at pretty low health at this point. Don't tell me it's going to be a 99 or 98. It's looking like it. Oh, no. It's so close. Just barely coming down to the wire. If I had to be honest, I don't think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get just barely there. But that bomb tower blast is going to kill all of his miners. Will he still get it? 8 seconds left to go. A few miners left. No, it's a 99. Oh, you hate to see those, man. Ah, that's painful. So close. Almost got it, and they're definitely going to rerun that attack. There's no way they're not going to, because all they have to do is pop that queen ability early and get things moving. So really nice try, but doesn't get through. And here we go. We got the Yetis into the Witches going in for Architects here. Can they get themselves a triple? And by the way, just to mention why Architects aren't firing off right now, I believe it's about 2 in the morning over in Italy right now, so they're not exactly awake and ready to do some of these attacks. So we will see them tomorrow getting some attacks, and we'll hopefully see them bounce back here and hit a couple of triples of their own. Here comes the king over at the right side. Bit of a couple of Yetis over at the left to do a bit of funneling, but now his funneling troops are gone. He's going to allow this king to kind of take down a couple of buildings, and let's see where he's planning on bringing in these Yetis. He has the blimp for the town hall. The town hall is there to, or the blimp is there to go for the town hall. 2 in the morning in Russia as well. Yeah, it's very early for both of these clans, but I mean, these guys are ready to go. It was funny enough. I wasn't planning on streaming any of these WCL wars because people would be busy, but I mean, the Russians, man, they're kicking it off. They're going for it. They're hungry. They're looking for some triples, and they're giving us some fantastic action today. So huge shout out to Karjalan. They've been showing us some fantastic stuff. Troops are still moving through here. Gets the town hall out of the way, but now the CC is lured out. And in all honesty, I don't think he has enough to get through this. Doesn't have any bat spells for the back end. 2 scatter shots firing in. As long as his troops stay together, he still does have a chance here. But it's not looking like these troops will be able to power through the rest of the base. And even then, I would even question the time. 50% of the base finally going down, but with only 1 minute and 25 seconds, I don't think he has the time or the troops to get through. It's looking like it's going to be another defense for Karjalan. Their bases are holding up strong this war. Wow. Who doesn't have auto ability for heroes on? Actually, funny enough, the auto ability did go off, but the queen died through the ability because she was taking too much damage before the ability went off. So And we've seen that happen in the past, and that really comes down to not popping the ability early enough. When your queen gets in those high damage positions to where she's taken a lot of damage and needs to force her ability, you have to pop it early so she stays alive through the ability. Yeah, he's going to get really close here, but it is going to be another defense for Karjalan here. And again, that's going to be 0 for 4 for Architects. Karjalan looking at about 9 or 8 for 13. Firing off here. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That has to be fixed, right? No, they're not going to fix it. In all honesty, I was one who didn't. I didn't vouch for the auto hero abilities. I thought it should be removed, but I think it's still a good change. But basically, what ended up happening, I'll try and explain why this queen went down early once I speed up and get to it. So in the position the queen gets in, she's just under too much damage to the point where she's going to go down. Let's see. So right here. Okay, so we're going to pause right here. Okay, so at this point, we've got a cannon, okay, an X-bow, another X-bow, scatter shot, and the enemy queen on the queen. So now think about all the DPS that's going in on the queen. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and play it here, and you'll see that she's taken a lot of damage. And so at this point, the queen, the enemy queen, you see those 3 bolts right there? The enemy queen has fired her shot off. So that means that even though the auto queen ability gets popped right here, see, notice the little aura has popped. The queen ability is popped, but the enemy queen is still going to get another shot off. See right here, notice the enemy queen popped the ability, but notice the queen's health. It's not high enough, and because that shot is already going in for the queen, it kills her. So it's technically not an issue broken with the game. The hit is actually registering. If anything, it's perfect. It's working exactly how it's supposed to. And the same thing happens with the scattershot blasts. If the queen is low and you pop the ability and the archers spread around the queen and a scattershot fires, scattershots do splash damage. It's gonna kill your queen. And that's just how the game works. You just got to be prepared to pop that ability early so that she stays alive through that much damage. Which, I mean, you can't fault the attacker in all honesty. Those situations are hard to try and recover from. But, I mean, it was a really nice try. I'll give him that. But despite having a fantastic stream, I think I'm going to end it here. We've seen some awesome action from Karjalan, and we will be live tomorrow showing the end results of this war. But we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. I think that's a decent bit of time for both of these clans. And we've seen some fantastic plays from both sides. Huge shout out to the WCL for letting me stream this war. I do greatly appreciate it. We're actually going to go ahead and raid the ESL Clash of Clans account, which is showing the Mobile Open, which is the 5v5 esports format, Town Hall 13. So again, we get to tune into some more Town Hall 13 action. Alongside, I'll be in the chat cheering on with you guys. I'm going to enjoy my Panda Express while I sit here and watch some of those attacks. And Armchair Coach from the Twitch chat. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this this stream. I really do appreciate it. Huge shout out to all the followers. We were able to break the 1,000 follower mark on Twitch, which is insane. So again, thank you guys so much. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and get our raid going. Let me go ahead and make sure that I've got their name exact here. And we'll raid them so that way you guys can go ahead and tune into their stream. And again, ESL doing some Clash of Clans events now. It's some huge stuff. It's never been a better time to play Clash. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. See ya.